Alright, I walk into the bar, what do I see? You see that the bar is full of adamantium weapons and level 20 adventurers. Really? So you're just gonna tease me and make sure that I can't steal anything? Isn't this exactly what you do to us? Well, usually there's a point for you to go to the bar other than you just telling me to go there, but you know what, I can work with it. Whatever, the bartender approaches you and asks you what you want to drink. Moonshine and a napkin, please.
Coming right away, sir.
Also, are there any planks of wood lying around?
We have some spare 2x4s out back from when we renovated the place.
Grand, I'm just gonna go take a piss. Deception check. Hey, who said I'm not gonna take a piss? Well, why are you heading to the 2x4? One of my character traits is I don't pee indoors. Is it really? It is now.
Fine, Jesus Christ.
After I'm done pissing on the 2x4, I pick it up and put it in my bag. What the hell are you doing? Is my moonshine and napkin on the table? Yes it is. I stuff the rag in the bottle, light it on fire, throw it in the ground, and put the 2x4 in the door. What the hell are you doing? Everyone, give me your adamantium weapons or we all die! This escalated so quickly! What is your endgame in this situation? It makes no sense! You do know this bar is full of level 20s. They're just gonna kill you. Not so fast. That Molotov was a surprise round. Fine, roll initiative. I rolled them all at once and they rolled low. Well, I got a 26, so this should be fun. You're just gonna die when it's their turn anyway. DM, would you consider a bonfire an object? Sure. Wait, why? Great, I use my enlarge spell on the fire. The fire doubles in size and consumes the building. Oh my god! Not so fast. I use cunning action to dive out the window. Fine, one of the fighters tries to follow you. Oh, does he now? He makes an acrobatics check and he... Nat ones. Oh no! What happens, DM? The fighter gets stuck in the window and all the inhabitants inside are trapped and burned alive. Oh no, that's tragic! Those were the nation's greatest adventurers. Well, they made for the nation's greatest barbecue, if you know what I'm saying. Is this what it's like to DM us? Oh, if you think this is bad, I'm just getting started! I just can't seem to understand what I'm doing wrong here. How did you manage to kill 5 level 20s? I mean, you could have just DM bullshitted them out of the burning building. I could have, but that means I admitted that I lost. Yeah, that's fair. I mean, did you not have any spellcasters? I did. Well, there you go. You should have used some spells, man. They only had fire spells. Now, see, that's your oversight. I guess you're a level 20 now. Yeah, I guess I am. At least the gear was probably also destroyed. I mean, I don't want to... This is your game, but, like, you did say they had adamantium gear. And that can't be destroyed by fire, can it? No, it's why it's adamantium. This is the first session of the campaign! Look, dude, if you want, I can tone down the murder hobo, okay? I was only doing this to prove a point. This isn't about that anymore. This is about honor! Really? Because it sounds like it's still about that. I'm gonna prove to you that no one is a better war criminal than me! This isn't a competition. You can't win Dungeons & Dragons. I have, and I will! Please, I can cast Fireball twice in one turn. I am a war crime. I'd like to search the burnt remains of that building, please. You mean that bar you turned into a bonfire? Yeah, sure. How's all the adamantium gear those level 20s were holding? All the weapons were magically enchanted, and they're holding on to them fine. I mean, can't really hold on to them now that they're, you know, dead. Yes, they died, I get it. I misplayed. Hey, just because I'm a level 20 now doesn't mean we can't have fun. Well, how am I supposed to kill you? Hey, a DM is never supposed to try and kill their players. My rogue has nearly died 7 times. That's the thing. Nearly. What? I fudge dice rolls all the time to let you live. What are you talking about? Remember when you guys battled the Ancient Guardian? Yeah, he had that massive hammer. Remember near the end of the fight, when he had advantage to hit you, he rolled a 5 and a 1? Yeah, I do, when we barely escaped with our teeth. I fudged those rolls. What? He rolled 2 nat 20s. He would have outright killed you. So you let me live? Exactly, because I knew you guys were having fun. So what you're saying is... the Ancient Guardian can kill you! Wait, I don't think... Roll initiative, fuckboy! I think it's time I introduced you to the Geneva Suggestion! You're seriously gonna make me fight the Ancient Guardian? Yes, and he rolled really high on initiative. Yeah, he rolled higher than me. What's he gonna do? He's gonna hit you with his earthquake! Alright, that's good, that's good. What's the DC? The difficulty check is 15. Oh, cool, I pass, and because I've got evasion from the rogue, I don't even take half damage. I hate you a lot. Last chance to call this thing off. That hammer statted as a finesse weapon. I'm gonna be devastating with it. Next turn, you'll feel my wrath. Come at me! Yeah, you're gonna have a hard time doing that. I cast Dispel Magic. Wait, this thing's powered by magic? Yeah, it's obviously a magic construct golem. Did you not check the stat block? Well, the DC's 19, so there's no way you're I rolled an 18, plus my spellcasting ability's 20. Well, that was rude. You're the one who got in a hissy fit and tried to kill me. What are the stats of the hammer? The hammer, which I now own, is a D12 bludgeoning weapon plus 3 finesse. How can a hammer be finesse? I made it finesse so you could use it for sneak attack damage. Oh, right. But for some reason, you kept your D4 dagger. I like toothpick. Well, it's time you met the gavel of justice. All right, can we just get back to playing?
You're the one who announced your Patreon.
Yeah, whatever. I got a Patreon now. Where's the nearest village?
The nearest village is Redston. It's 100k north.
Wait, you're telling me the bar I burnt down wasn't near a village?
No.
Now that you mention it, where the hell am I?
You're in the middle of a desert.
What the hell is a bar full of level 20s doing in the middle of the desert?
I don't know. I thought you'd be dead by now.
Ugh, fine. Guess I'm questing across the planet now.
Ugh, that's not fair. I'll just move the village here.
Thank you. That's actually very player conscious.
Yeah, I guess now that you survived, we may as well play the game.
All right, I go up to a nearest townsfolk and I say, hey, how are you?
They stare at you with unblinking beady eyes.
I go, is everything all right?
They pull out their shiv and stab you.
Rogue!
I can't help it, okay?
God, whatever. I take out the gavel of justice and say, judgment!
What does that do?
Anyone with an evil alignment within 10 meters takes 10d10 damage.
That's what that thing does?
Yeah, it's broken, isn't it?
Why didn't I use it?
Maybe because you're a menace to society. Okay, so I cast judgment. Who all's getting hit?
How big's the radius again?
10 meters, so about 30 feet.
Okay, and what does it do?
Everyone of evil alignment takes 10d10 thunder damage from the sky.
And what if they're in a house?
The lightning pierces the roof as no one can escape judgment.
Damn, it's like that, huh?
Okay, it can't be that bad. Like, how many people were nearby me?
Well, I'd made the whole village come to ambush you.
All of them?
Yeah.
They gotta be like at least 50 meters away though, right?
Nope.
What, like 40 meters?
They're 2 meters around the corner.
Rogue!
I didn't know you had Thor's fucking hammer.
Yes, you did! You gave it to me!
Well, how was I supposed to know what it did?
Read the stat block!
Whatever, it's fine. I'll just roll the damage.
Okay, and?
Oh my god.
What, did you roll low? Are they gonna live?
I've actually never seen this happen before.
You rolled all ones. They're all gonna be okay.
Oh no, I rolled 10 tens. They're super dead.
I just killed the whole town?
How are you better at this than I am?
This was supposed to be a war crime, not an accident! So I killed the entire village. That's gotta make me evil, right?
Well, they were all of evil alignment.
So does that make me good?
Is that how that works?
I don't know. Let's just say sure.
Sure. Anyway, after the smell of burning flesh leaves your nostrils, you see a small note embedded in the corpses.
Gross.
Are you gonna pick it up?
To be honest, I don't think I will.
Wait, why?
I just went from killing a bar full of level 20s to killing an entire town. I think I'm good.
But the letter looks really important.
I see nothing of importance other than me.
Well, where are you gonna go then?
I mean, the beach sounds nice.
No, we're not having a beach episode. Just pick up the letter.
Gasp! Are you railroading me?
No!
Well, egads, I thought I'd never see the day.
Just please pick up the letter.
Fine, I pick up the letter.
Great, and so...
Up. I stab it with my dagger to open it.
Okay, and it said...
And once the shish kebab down there, I throw it into the sky and cast fireball.
What?
You can't railroad a rocket ship, baby! Well, that letter's blown up. I'm gonna loot the corpses again.
You find in total 10 gold pieces and a map of the area.
Oh, cool. Is there a beach nearby?
We're not doing a beach episode.
I want to go to the beach.
The country's landlocked.
Well, then I'll find a way to make a beach.
You're bluffing.
Oh, am I now?
You only have 4th level spell slots. It's not like you have Wish or something.
I may not, but someone in this country has to.
Not necessarily.
Does the map show me the way to the capital city?
Yeah, it shows you that it's several kilometers north. Where are you going?
Looks like I'm going on a quest to meet the court wizard.
You can't do that now.
But, like, I really want to do it.
That's several hundred kilometers of lawless land, monsters, God.
I could probably take him.
Did you not hear me? I said gods. Multiple gods.
Yeah, sure, there are multiple gods, but I'm an eldritch fighter who can cast multiple fireballs.
These gods literally created the continent. They're as old as time.
Looks like I'm changing course then.
Wait, what?
I'm gonna kill the god who didn't give this country a beach! Do I or do I not see the god?
Yes, you see the god of the earth, but can we just think about this for a moment?
What? You don't like the fact that I'm challenging God?
I'm just trying to avoid having you die.
Oh, now all of a sudden you're concerned for the well-being of my character.
Look, I wrote a really cool story and I just want you to play the game.
After all that you've put me through.
Look, I get it now. I get what you go through. It's heartbreaking.
Oh, you do. You do now.
Look, just back down, okay? You don't have to fight the god.
I don't have to do anything I don't want to do.
Exactly. So we can just move on past it.
There is only one thing I want.
And
that is my goddamn beach episode. Come at me, Stone Jesus!
he summons a 50-foot spire of rock.
I make the deck save. I cast fly on myself, action surge, cast enlarge on myself.
He shoots rock torpedo.
I meet the strong strike, punch through the rocks, cast 2 strike on my sword. Next strike, max damage, sneak attack.
Oh no.
Nat 20 justice hammer, motherfucker! We've been battling for hours. How's the god looking?
Surprisingly very wounded.
I raise my hammer to his face and say, do you yield?
He says yes. What is your bidding, Earthling?
Give this country a beach.
Wait, what?
I crack him across the face again.
He takes another 46 damage and he's at 1 health point.
You heard me, Stone Jesus. Give me a beach.
You're asking me to divert the entire country's tectonic plates so you can have a beach?
I don't care about the hows and the whats. I want a beach.
Look, I can make an inlet in the country to create a bay or something, but I'm only half the story.
Well, then where's the other half? I'll kick their ass, too.
You'll have to talk to the water god in order to supply the water.
Thank you. And for your compliance, your death will be swift.
Wait, aren't you gonna let me live?
That was never part of the agreement.
You can't do that, I'm god of the earth!
I see no god other than me. Okay, I killed the god of the earth. What next?
Well, in this world, if you kill a god, you get its power.
So I'm god of the earth now?
Yep, that's it.
Looks like I'll be making that beach after all.
Whoa, you heard the earth god. You gotta first commune with the water god before doing that.
Commune? We're past communing.
If you don't commune with them, you are actually declaring war on the ocean.
I honestly like the sound of that.
You want to declare war on the entire ocean.
Oh, I'm not declaring war. It's just gonna happen.
What?
Yeah, this is part of my war crime plan.
Not declaring war is a war crime?
Yep, and that way the ocean will never see it coming.
So what are you gonna do? You're just gonna walk out to sea and start hitting the waves?
No. I need more planning than that. I at least need a boat.
You're gonna fight the ocean in a boat?
How else would you suggest I fight the ocean? On land?
I wouldn't fight the ocean at all.
Sounds like you're just a coward if you ask me.
This is the worst God of War plot ever.
You're probably right. To the seas of adventure, baby! Okay, which way to the ocean?
The closest ocean is 2 countries to the west.
Well, I got a long journey ahead of me. I should probably raid a town and steal a horse.
Okay, let's just think about this plan for a second.
All right, I'm listening.
The main thing you want right now is a beach episode.
Yes, the main thing I want is, in fact, a beach episode. Have you not been watching?
Okay. Now, where is the ocean?
I asked you that question and you said 2 countries to the west. Pay attention.
That was rude. What do you call the threshold between the earth and the ocean?
That's usually what we call a beach. That's what I want.
Exactly. So you can just go to the ocean, have your beach episode, and you don't need to kill the god of the ocean.
Okay, whoa. Who said anything about needing to kill the god of the ocean?
What?
I don't need to kill the god of the ocean to have a beach episode. I want to kill the god of the ocean to have a beach episode.
But why do you want to do that?
Well, why not? It seems fun.
I thought your motivation was a beach episode, not killing God.
Gods work in mysterious ways, okay? Don't judge me! Hey, since I killed the god of the earth and became the god of the earth, do I get any special powers?
Before I say anything, what are you planning on doing?
Okay, so you know Avatar The Last Airbender, right?
I've heard of it.
You know earthbenders and shit, right?
Yep.
That, I want that.
So not only do you want to be a level 20 character, you also want to be an earthbender.
Considering I'm god of the earth, that sounds fair.
You already basically have godlike powers. Why do you want more?
Straight up, I'm very greedy.
Fine, I'll work something out.
Can I like rock surf to move faster now?
Sure, why do you care so much?
Oh, I just don't want to buy a horse. That shit's expensive.
You want me to give you godlike powers because you can't afford a horse?
Not can't afford, don't want to pay for.
Then don't pay for the horse.
Also, my character's not very good at animal handling.
So you're telling me you can slap the shit out of a god that can control earthquakes, but you can't ride a horse?
It's harder than it looks, okay? Don't judge me.
I can't believe you destroyed my pantheon over this.
I'll destroy a lot more if you keep judging me, boy! Okay, so how are we balancing my rock god powers?
Okay, so we're kind of doing it like it's a new class.
So I'm gonna have like 3 classes?
As much as I hate to say it, yeah.
So I'm starting at like level 1 rock god and then I can become like level 20 rock god?
I'll need to figure it out, but yeah, we're doing that.
Hey, DM?
Yeah, what is it?
Thank you.
Anytime, forever DM.
Okay, so how do I level up these powers?
Same as your other levels, like killing stuff.
Well, there's no way I'm fighting God of the Ocean until these powers are leveled up, so where's the nearest town?
It's about 50 kilometers north. Why are you going there?
Rogue, when I started this campaign, I gave you a promise.
What was that promise again?
I promised I would get the Dungeons & Dragons high score.
Okay, what are you implying?
Are there any carrier pigeons nearby?
There's a few flying around. What are you doing?
You see, Rogue, getting the high score in Dungeons & Dragons is not about winning. It's about sending a message.
What do you write in the script to give to the carrier pigeon?
I send the carrier pigeon off to the town.
What does the message say?
See you soon, free EXP. I cast the spell Fly on myself and buzz by the town. What do I see?
One of the most populated towns in the region.
So it's a fair fight.
A few people start looking up at you.
I do a badass superhero landing and land in the town center.
Acrobatics check?
Oh, that's a 12.
You land, but it looks awkward and it hurts your knees.
You're getting better at this.
Thanks, I'm enjoying it, actually.
I ready the spell fireball in my hand and say, everyone listen up!
Everyone looks scared, but they are listening.
A few days ago, you received a carrier pigeon with a letter saying that you are all free EXP.
The town mayor comes out of hiding and says,
Yes, we did. What are you planning?
A bargain.
You're not going to kill us?
Depends on whether or not you take the bargain.
Well, you gotta state the bargain before I can accept it.
Oh, true. Worship me or die!
Well, we already worship the god of the ocean.
You worship a god of the ocean in a landlocked country?
Yes.
Well, shit. I fly into the air.
Why?
I scream from the skies.
What are you screaming?
Enemy AC-130 above, boy! Now that I'm soaring above the village, I'm going to cast Fireball on the buildings.
Noted.
Then I'm going to use Action Surge, which allows me to teleport, and I'm going to cast Fireball again.
Okay.
And then I'm going to Action Surge, which allows me to teleport one more time, and then shoot another Fireball.
Are you finished?
Well, that depends. What's on fire and who's still standing?
All the buildings are on fire and everyone is dead.
A whole town in flames in one turn? Damn, I am good.
Well, Mr. AC-130, mind rolling a dex save?
Okay, sure. I rolled a 12. Why?
You barely make the save as you barrel roll out of the way of lightning bolts.
Thunderbolt.
Yeah.
Now?
Yeah.
Oddly convenient, don't you think?
You might also find it convenient that the Sky God descends with them.
Oh, that's less good.
The Sky God points a lightning-wreathed finger at you and says,
What in the hell is your deal, mortal?
First of all, I am the new Earth God and you will address me as such. Second of all, I have no quarrel with you, Sky God.
If you quarrel with the water god, you quarrel with me.
That sounds like a you problem if you ask me.
If you challenge one god, you challenge us all.
Oh, this isn't a challenge. This is all-out war. Sky God, you really shouldn't kill me.
Well, why not?
If you kill me now, you won't get Earth God's powers.
okay, that's bullshit. Not even you know if that's how this works.
You're probably right, but deception check.
This is gonna have to be pretty fucking good considering he's a god and should know how this works.
Okay, I rolled a 19.
Not good enough. That's
Hold on, I have proficiency in this.
well, it's still only like a 24, so
Up, up, up. I also have expertise.
you rolled a 30.
Mm-hmm.
I'm so angry.
Well, what'd you set the DC at?
30?
Oh no, you didn't want me to succeed on that at all.
The player's handbook said DC 30 is nearly impossible.
It is, but boy, howdy did I just do it.
The Sky God looks at you and says, "When will be a suitable time for our fight?"
Oh, in like 8 hours, I just need to take a nap.
You're just gonna take a long rest and then immediately fight the Sky God?
I'm all out of action surges. May as well just take a nap and I'll be good to go.
The Sky God is much stronger than the Earth God.
As was I. Now I'm going to take a nap. Okay, I'm up for my nap. I'm ready to fight God.
No, you aren't ready to fight God. You're just gonna die.
Excuse me, have I died yet?
No, you haven't died yet.
Since I haven't died yet, you can't prove that I can die at all.
Okay, now who hasn't read the player's handbook?
I mean, what's the Sky God gonna do? Kill me?
That's precisely what he's gonna do.
Whatever, I scream to the heavens, come at me, Skyman!
He drops down like Frieza from Dragon Ball Z.
I cast enlarge on myself.
Are you sure you want to fight me, mortal?
Your first mistake was assuming I'm mortal.
Are you sure you...
I whack him in the face with my hammer.
I wasn't done monologuing.
Well, I was done listening. Whack!
Alright, roll the damage.
Would you say he's surprised by this?
Yeah, I'd say he's pretty fucking shocked.
Great, every single one of these next hits is gonna be critical hit and sneak attack damage.
Holy fuck.
6 attacks total, that's 241 damage.
You killed him in one turn and you didn't even use spell?
Who needs spells when you're a fucking unit? Okay, I killed the god of the sky. What powers do I get access to?
You find that you only have access to a very weak gust spell.
That's it? You're telling me I killed the god of an entire sky, and all I get is a gust spell?
Notice how horribly weak he was?
Pitiful, honestly.
Do you know where we are located on this map?
I know we're a landlocked country.
Currently, we are in the southmost region.
Are you gonna stop speaking in riddles, or are we gonna get to the point?
That was only one of 4 sky gods.
Very nice world building, Rogue.
Thanks, I spent all night planning it.
So in order to harness the full power of the sky, I need to kill 4 gods.
Maybe we should focus more on that beach episode.
If I have the power of both the earth and the sky, the ocean doesn't stand a chance.
Okay, you already have the power of the south wind. Let's calm down.
What's the ocean gonna do when I summon an earthquake and a hurricane at once?
That's gonna tsunami and destroy the entire seaboard. What are you planning?
The gods will rue the day.
You do know you're fighting forces of nature now?
Well, I'm a natural disaster. Okay, which way to the closest beach?
You're not gonna kill the other wind gods.
I'll kill them along the way. Which way to the beach?
Are you treating the 4 cardinal wind gods like errands?
More like a fetch quest, to be honest.
Oh my god, is that how little you respect them?
I mean, I absolutely spanked the last one. It got a little kinky.
The other 3 are more powerful, okay? The south wind isn't that strong.
Whatever. If all of them want a piece of this ass, they can wait their turn. Jesus Christ. The closest beach is due west. There, was that hard? Well, you're gonna have to travel 2 countries and kill the West Wind God. Would you say the West Wind God is particularly evil? Kinda, he's like lawful evil. So I guess you could say he's the wicked god of the West. Fuck you. This isn't the Wizard of Oz, stop this! We're off to see the beach. This isn't a good bit! The wonderful beach in the West. Is this one of your character traits? You just sing and ruin everything? I also don't pee indoors.
You're a disgrace.
The only thing I'm disgraced from is my parents. I'm a god! Finally made it to the border. What do I see? I'm surprised you didn't destroy more towns on your way here. I mean, I already have great gear. I'm an asshole, not a dick. That's fair. Well, the border crossing has a massive shrine dedicated to the water god. Does it now? The water god represents safe passage between realms and trade. I didn't ask for lore. How big is it? Basically, the entire border crossing is a shrine. You may as well just put a big sign that says, please, outlaw, ruin me. It's not my fault you're on a warpath for a beach episode. I'm trying to make this lore consistent. Oh, this ain't no warpath. This is a crusade. Well, what are you gonna do? You gonna fight the entire border crossing? I mean, I could. There's no way you can. There's just too many people. Too many people, you say? Thank God it didn't burn down all those towns. Why? All right, peasants, you know the drill. I still don't understand why you needed this many peasants in a line. Ready your actions! Wait. Throw the boulder! The peasant cannon! By the way, this boulder's approaching us at Mach 9. Excuse me? Who's your god now, border wall? Mach 9? 9 Machs of lower class rage! How big's the hole I busted in the great border wall of the ocean god? That was a 100 kilogram boulder going at Mach 9, so it's gone. The whole wall? Not the whole wall, but like 100 meters. Interesting. May as well fire another shot, though. What? Why? Well, I set this whole thing up. I may as well use it more than once. Did you think it was gonna take more than one shot? I don't know, maybe. You sent a rock at Mach 9! Yeah, it was a warning shot. I don't think you understand what a warning is. Whatever. Fire it again! Instead of a boulder, a letter comes to the very end of the line. What? I grab the letter and open it. The letter reads, "We, the peasantry, have decided to unionize the peasant cannon." Unionize? You weren't paying them. Yeah, but I thought they'd be cool about it. There's also a fine print on the letter. What does it say? It says you are now declared a fugitive of the state and are wanted in 7 counties. It's nice to be wanted. If you run, I'm gonna declare you officially as evil alignment. Wouldn't be the first time I run. Want to be lawful or chaotic? Evil's fine. The feds aren't allowed to chase me across the border, right? Technically, no. You're now this new country's problem. I'm sure once I come back here, everything will all be cleared up. I really don't think that's how crime works. Whatever. At least I still got my stupid hammer. Wait, doesn't it smite everyone of evil alignment? Well, currently. Wait, currently? How have you still not read the stat block? I've emailed it to you like 5 times. I thought it was out of tricks, okay? It was a pivotal artifact in the last campaign. It has 7 pages of lore. 7 pages? Yeah, that's how I do things. I have a page of notes right now, and half of it is just reminding me to get McDonald's after the session. Look, Rogue, you can change what the hammer does, but I was doing all of that based on the assumption I could still use this thing. It's fine. Just do what you're gonna do. I place the hammer on the ground and draw a 10-foot circle in chalk. Okay. I summon the unholy form of corruption itself. Wait, what? I transform the gavel of justice into the great axe of execution. Oh God! I grab the great axe and open my portal to hell. You do what? Rip and tear! Demons, I'm all for the hell revolution, but we gotta pick a better reason than just better dental. Persuasion check? That's an 8. Demons want better dental and there's nothing you can do about it. Fine, guess we're going to war for some fucking Colgate. I mean, you can always call off the war. Nah, only way I'm getting out of here now is if I kill Satan. Is that how this works? It is your world, so you can change it. It's just how the axe works. Man, I really should read this thing. I'm so disappointed. Honestly, me too. Where's my demon commander? I need to speak to him.
What is your bidding, master?
I'm no one's master. This is hell communism.
Right, all equal under the great fireball.
Right, is everyone in place for the demon circle? What's the circle? The peasant line was too big, had to make a circle. Well, you can't pass it in a circle. Someone's gonna have to make a strength save to catch it. That's where I come in. You can't possibly catch a boulder at that speed. That's up to you. The only way we're breaching Satan's castle wall is with that circle.
Really?
I calculated the force needed to break the wall, and it's the only way. Even if you catch it, your character's gonna take massive damage. The revolution won't have sacrifices.
Can't believe you're wagering your life on a dice roll.
Rippin' revolution! Okay, so we had the peasant cannon. Yep, I remember. Then we tried the demon circle, but that couldn't quite get fast enough. It was a valiant effort. Hey, I introduced the demon infinity cannon!
Oh, what have you done?
Come here! The problem with the peasant cannon was that we didn't have enough space. Yes, I remember.
So I invented the demon infinity cannon.
How is this any different? I was getting there. The Infinity Cannon has twice the speed as the Demon Circle, resulting in twice the damage.
Overlaps the center twice though. How does that work?
Everyone along this line readies an action. However, I am placed at the center. Because I have Action Surge, I can use 2 actions in this turn. After my first action of passing the boulder through, once the boulder returns here, I Action Surge and throw the boulder. Oh my god.
How are you gonna redirect the energy though? The boulder's not gonna be going in a perfect straight line.
Before the cannon fires, I'm casting Enlarge on myself.
Still won't be enough.
Then I'm gonna use my Great Axe as a baseball bat.
What?
Fire the cannon!
Roll to hit! 19 plus 11, 30! You succeed!
The Infinity Cannon!
Satan's castle walls must be obliterated at this point, right? The Infinity Cannon did its job, alright. Alright, demons, you all know what to do. Stage 2 of the plan.
Of course, Master.
Phalanx on me. I cannot afford to take damage right now.
Of course, Master.
Some of you may die.
Master.
But it is a sacrifice I am willing to make.
For dental!
For the fireball in the sky!
For the fireball!
DM, how's everyone looking?
The demons have been taking quite a battering at this point. You're running at 80%.
Keep pushing, demons! More demons drop to your left and right, 50%. Keep pushing, demons!
Morale's looking bad, 30%.
Come on, demons, this is for better dental!
Persuasion check?
That's like a 5.
Morale keeps dropping. They don't care about Colgate anymore.
Fine, I cast Warding Wind on myself and burst through the remainders of the phalanx.
Projectiles keep flying at you, but the wind manages to keep them off.
How far to the castle doors? You've almost made it, 20 more feet, but there's 2 devils in front of you. Alright, a booming blade the first one. Critical hit! Alright, he goes down. I Action Surge and use 1 charge of my Earth God powers to plunge the other one into the earth.
He fails the strength save and he's trapped.
I got a date with Satan.
You ready?
You can bet your beach episode I'm ready. Good morning, Satan.
It's actually the evening.
Shut up, we both know there's no days in hell. It's a figure of speech.
Point taken, chosen one.
As you can see, Satan, I've successfully started a demon revolution within your battle ranks.
I can see they are flying under the flag of a better dental plan.
Not my idea, to be honest, but they seem to really like it.
Something tells me you're here for something more.
Are you seducing me? What? No! Well, consider me seduced.
I swear to God, if you try to seduce Satan, I will kill you where you stand.
Don't worry, I'm not gonna sleep with Satan.
Thank you.
I'm just gonna be really attracted to him for the rest of this fight.
Fuck you.
Please do.
No.
Okay, Satan, let me cut you a deal.
I'm listening.
I will stop this entire revolution right now if you join me in conquering Earthrealm.
You may be the most evil on Earth,
Thank you.
but true evil knows no equal.
Thought you'd say that. In that case,
Why did you say that you heard the crack of a peasant cannon firing?
this was a trap.
Always has been, chosen one.
God, I love you.
Oh, you don't!
I love him and there's nothing you can do about it. Wait, how did I hear the sound of that cannon firing?
What do you mean?
A peasant cannon fires its projectiles 20 times the speed of sound. There's no way I heard it if it's pointed at me.
Well, then maybe it wasn't aimed at you.
The demon revolutionaries!
Exactly.
Peek out Satan's window to look over the battlefield.
As you look outside, you see the demon revolutionaries have been replaced by a fine red mist.
Oh no, magic!
If by magic you mean a projectile moving at 20 times the speed of sound, yeah.
All they wanted was better dental.
Well, they want nothing now because they're dead.
I really thought we had something special with them.
Why are you crying?
I cared about those demons. They were my family.
Oh, I didn't know.
Satan.
Yes.
I used to think I was the most evil bastard of the realms.
Don't feel bad about being outdone by a prince of evil.
Now I know I'm the most evil of the realms.
Why is that?
I unzip my pants and pee on his satin carpet.
What the fuck is wrong with you?
Expect the unexpected. I know what I'm doing.
Are you sure?
No! Do you know why I pissed on your carpet, Satan?
I was just about to ask you that.
You see, I normally have an aversion to pissing indoors.
You're not about to wax poetical about piss, are you?
Oh, no, this is just buying time for some bullshit.
Fair. Wait, what?
You wouldn't happen to have read my weapon stat block in this time, have you?
I thought it was out of tricks.
Oh, man, this is just gonna feel like cheating.
No, it's fine. I'm sure it's not that bullshit.
Oh, no, it's super bullshit. You're gonna be really mad.
No, I've grown since then. Come on, just do it.
I don't think I'm gonna do it. It feels unfair.
I can take it. Just do it.
You know what? I can see you having a big boss fight plan. I'm just gonna do the boss fight.
I want to see it.
How about we roll initiative?
Do it, coward!
Fine. You know I have that character trait where I only piss outdoors?
Yeah?
See how I just broke it by pissing on his carpet?
Yeah?
One of the mistakes of the Executioner's Axe is that it magnifies your mistakes a billionfold.
How does that work?
So, like, if one of your traits is that you don't kill civilians and you accidentally kill one, you'd end up killing, like, a whole town.
Oh.
I just peed on his carpet.
Oh.
And basically summoning a tidal weight of piss.
I'm so angry.
I knew you'd be mad.
I'm so angry.
Don't blame me! You asked for the piss tsunami! How does Satan dodge the piss tsunami? How does he do it, big man? Is he gonna get out of this situation? Will he perish in a tidal wave of urine?
Satan uses the spell Control Water
Interesting.
and creates a trench, parting it around his castle.
Clever man.
And in parting it, he slays thousands of his own army.
And the peasant cannon?
Slain.
Satan parted the Yellow Sea.
We're not doing this.
Moses was just a high-level cleric. Why are you doing this to me? Satan, you should go tell Moses that you also parted a sea. We're not doing this! Except instead of a large body of water to free his people, stop! It was a tidal wave of my urine. There's something deeply wrong with you. I'm well aware. Roll initiative, dipshit! I have the alert feat, by the way. What does that mean? I get an extra +5 to my initiative. Your initiative's +10, isn't it? Yep. I rolled a 9. Looks like I'm gonna go first.
All I know is pain.
You're welcome, by the way.
It's gonna be a cold day in hell before I forget this.
What are you talking about? That cold day is here, boy! Would you say Satan is surprised by my presence? You did just summon a tidal wave of urine. I mean, I would be surprised if that happened to me. I mean, he might wait. What? You're trying to make me say he's surprised so you can add critical hit damage to your dice. I would never. You did that yesterday. That was yesterday. I'm a new man today. You might say he's shocked, but not surprised. What if I threw him a birthday party? We just rolled initiative. You're going to fight him. What if I threw him a birthday party while fighting him? It might not even be his birthday today. You know what? You're right. Let's roll some dice. We're not rolling dice to figure out his birthday. I risked my life on a dice roll, and you're not even willing to risk Satan's birthday? Fine, I'll roll a D365. And what's the day? I'm so mad. What's his birthday? It's today. Aw, happy birthday, Satan! He stabs you. Hey, it's my turn in initiative. Talking's a free action. Just attack. Is he surprised I wished him happy birthday? Just roll! Oh, nat 20, I crit anyway. Ah! Oh, that's a spicy critical on Satan. What did you do? Well, I used the cantrip Booming Blade. With a critical hit, that's 8d8. Then I hit him with the Great Axe of the Executioner. Critical hit, 2d12 plus 3. And then I had sneak attack damage. Critical hit, 4d6. So the first attack does 61 damage. Holy Jesus! Don't tell me I killed him. Oh, no, he's alive. Oh, okay, then I hide as a bonus action. Oh, I forgot about cunning action. What does Satan do? What does he do? It doesn't look like I gave him a sight spell. So you mean he can't find me? No, he can't. Look, I won't tell anyone if you just give him true sight as a legendary action. But it feels like cheating. Rogue, it's not cheating. It's cheating. I can't just double back now that I know you can beat me in combat. Rogue, what's the point of Dungeons and Dragons? To win! You're wrong and you know it. The point of Dungeons and Dragons is to tell a good story. Then what's even the point of all these rules? Rules are just there to service you in having fun. If you're not having fun with the rule, change it. But you've been using the rules against me this whole series. You're the dungeon master. You didn't have to accept any of it. You're right. Now give me a good fight, Satan! Come on, Satan, you're not gonna lose because of a little hide-and-go seat! Satan activates his legendary action, True Sight. There we go. He points his finger at you and uses his homebrew spell, Beam of Fire. Oh shit, I should get out of here. Dex save. Oh no, that's an 8. Take 60 fire damage as a laser beam blasts straight through your hiding spot and your leg. Oh no, do I have a leg? Yeah, you have your leg, it's just badly burned. Oh, I got a battle now. Come at me, baby! Use Defensive Duelist as my reaction and bump my AC up to 22. Damn it, his claw swipe misses. Oh, I'm out of spell slots. I'm out too. Use 3 attacks of my Great Axe. One of them misses, roll damage. 34? As you bring your axe into his torso one last time, you watch as the life oozes out of his sucking chest wound. I did it? You killed Satan. Do I get Satan powers now? You now command all the armies of evil and have dominion over the entire realm of hell. Oh, the ocean god's not gonna stand a chance. Wait, ocean god? Was the ocean gonna defeat an army of hell? Why are you talking about the ocean? For the beach episode. You killed Satan for a beach episode? And I'll do a lot more. Woo! Demons of Hell Realm. The revolution is over. Why? For I have met Satan in combat and have emerged victorious for Dento, for the fireball, for the fireball, for my goddamn beach episode. I'll explain later, but first we need a plan for our next war. Wait, next war? Well, I can't exactly just go back to Earth. Wait, why can't you? I don't know, something about the fact that my character is Satan now. Oh yeah, I kinda forgot about that. So if I were to go back, that's kicking off the end of the world. Oh, I guess that's true. And I'm not just about to start the end of the world unprepared. And just for clarification's sake, this is still all for a beach episode. Yes. There are so many easier ways to do this. Just because it's easier doesn't mean it's better. You know, I think in this case it might. Also, the Executioner's Axe has another form. There's more! Just read that stat sheet. You're gonna flip out in 2 episodes. What is it now? The Great Sword of Unparalleled Evil! Of course. Woo! Okay, I need a few supplies before I can use the Sword of Unparalleled Evil. How can a sword be unparalleled in evil capability? Oh, we'll have to figure that out later, but first I need to get the supplies. Well, how are you gonna do that? You are in hell right now. Isn't hell the most evil place in existence? Yeah, but like there's no supplies, it's just eternal fire. So like if I went outside and looked left, what would I see?
Fire.
And if I looked right, what would I see?
Still fire.
And if I looked north, what would I see?
A very sweet bakery.
Oh, really? No, of course it's still fire. You didn't have to be so sarcastic about it.
You know what? In this case, I think I did.
Well, there's gotta be something fueling this eternal fire.
Make an Arcana check.
How's a 14 sound? Good enough. You realize it's being fueled by the burning souls of Earthrealm. Now, that is something I can go off of.
Wait, really?
Well, if the Executioner Axe touches a soul, it can solidify it into something.
Let me guess, it's in the stat sheet.
Yep.
What can't this axe do?
It can't file your taxes.
Don't mention taxes to me!
Oh, right. I forgot you hated the taxman.
You know what? Find the taxman's soul and I'll let you do whatever you want.
Hell yeah, brother!
All right, demons, listen up.
Always ready to listen, master.
We must venture out into the flaming bed of souls.
But master, why?
I have a date with the taxman.
Why the taxman?
Taxman in their lives were collectors of money. We are now going to be the collectors of souls.
Ooh, good flavor.
Do you like it?
Yeah, it's really good world building.
Thanks, I tried.
Anyway, how does one find the taxman's soul?
In people's lives, their souls fill up with that which they love most.
And that's what fuels the fire.
Exactly.
That's why Justin Bieber smelled of piss.
Oh, never knew he had a piss kink.
He never admitted it, but everyone suspected.
So we just gotta narrow down what the taxman loved most.
Money?
Tons of people love money. That won't help us.
A steak?
Look, he probably liked steak. I just don't think that's what he loved most in the world.
Well, obviously haven't had a good enough steak.
Sure, but what is the one thing that they love most? Pissing people off.
There's a scent for that?
Yes, and it smells just like what you think it does.
You don't mean...
Fortnite and Mountain Dew, let's find ourselves a taxman! Demons of Hell Realm! Today we begin our most epic quest yet!
The quest for better health services?
Maybe? We must find the taxman's soul!
Taxman? What's a taxman?
Oh right, this is hell, you guys only use capitalism. Explain taxman! The taxman is a man who comes and collects your money and redistributes it to other services.
Evil!
Rogue, you're not projecting, are you? No, this is perfectly normal. Shut up! Anyway, we need someone proficient in tracking annoying creatures.
Ah, you're looking for a gamer.
Rogue, you're not taking the piss, are you? What? No, I'm dead serious. Why exactly must we meet a gamer? Because they're used to doing fetch quests and all sorts of annoying tasks. You promise that's it? Also because gamers are the most oppressed people of society. Ah, there it is. What? What's wrong with that? You've done all of this incredible world building and then you say that? What? Gamers can still live in the medieval ages. Oh really? What do they game on? Fucking chess? Checkers! Thank you very much. You're seriously asking me to put my entire hope of getting out of hell on the shoulders of a checkers champion? Checkers world champion, thank you. You know what? I don't even feel bad about the fact you haven't read the rest of the stat sheet. Oh, like what? Does your sword have another form? You know what? I'm just not gonna tell you until after we find the taxman. Well, you're not gonna find him without the help of a gamer. Fine, bring me the gamer. What up? My name's Brad and we live in a society. What are Brad's skill proficiencies? Gaming. That'll do. I knock him unconscious. With what? With the flat side of my axe. I thought it was the great sword of unparalleled evil. I haven't done the transformation ritual yet because I needed the soul from the taxman. Oh, that's true. So I knock him on the broadside of his head. Whack! He's supposed to be a helpful ally! I don't care what he's supposed to be. He is now unconscious! Fine, you knock the gamer unconscious. Now what? Well, I'm gonna drag him to a dark room, and then you're gonna kill him and steal his powers with some other bullshit with your axe. What? No, the axe can't steal people's powers. Oh, so magnifying your mistakes is in the stat block, but stealing people's powers isn't? Yes, which you would know if you've taken the time to actually read it. You can't make me read it, so I won't. Whatever, I lock the door. You and the unconscious demon gamer are now locked in a room together. I wake him up. Whoa, bro, like, chill out. Teach me how to be a gamer. You'd seriously rather go through all the effort of becoming a checkers grandmaster than just having him help you? I work alone and pee outdoors. That's just how it is. Oh, fine. I got my powers from the gamer god. Wait, there's a gamer god now? There's a god for everything. Oh man, I thought it was just the elemental gods I had to get through. You knew from the get-go this wasn't gonna be easy. Yeah, but I was expecting I just have to kill the gods of the elements, not the gods of every mundane task. Whatever, he tells you that's how he got his powers. That's it. Take me to the god of gaming, demon. It's a good thing he also resides in hell. He's just past the flaming lake. Thank you. And as I leave, I chop his head off. Now why'd you do that? I liked him. I don't care that you liked him. He's a disgrace. Why is he a disgrace? Just because he worships the god of gaming? The fact that there was a god of gaming at all, frankly, disappoints me. Well, you're gonna be a lot more disappointed when you go outside. And why is that? Every single demon in hell worships the gamer god. I thought they worshipped Satan! Satan was more kind of like their manager. Their manager? Yeah, he'd like manage shifts at the Flaming Lake, the Union, you know, that stuff. Oh, I get it. What do you get?
This is actually hell.
Come on, it's not that bad.
Is there like a PA system where I can make an announcement?
Yeah, there's one in Satan's office.
Okay, I go there and say, "Attention all demons. As I killed Satan and became your new manager, as of today, I am officially firing every single one of you."
Why are you firing all your staff?
Because as of today, I officially declare war on hell!
You're gonna do what?
Hell hath no fury like a gamer score!
Okay, so be honest with me, Rogue.
Of course.
I am always honest with you. On a scale of 1 to your average couple building an IKEA cabinet, how screwed am I?
Well, let's see. You killed Satan,
Declared war on the entirety of hell,
and that's it.
I don't have a third one. So you're saying I might have a chance?
You are royally screwed.
Oh, that's much worse.
You quite literally turned the entirety of hell into a PvP-enabled zone.
Explain to me how that's any different from Arizona. Just because I don't have a good answer for you does not mean that you're right. I'm sure I'll work it out. How long do you think I have until all the demons come and eat my face? Speak of the devils, a letter slides underneath your door. Oh, neat. Mail. What does it say? It says you have until noon tomorrow before we eat your face.
Noon tomorrow? I didn't know we had days in hell. Oh, whatever, you know what I mean.
Well, I guess I've got 24 hours before I'm turned into a skeleton. May as well make the most of it. You did bring this on yourself. You say that like I'm gonna die.
Yes! You're going to die!
Well, there's only one way I can think of that I'll die.
How is getting attacked by an entire army of hell not on the list of ways that you'll die?
There's only one way that I'll die, and that is whether or not you have read the stat sheet for the Executioner Axe.
You mean to tell me there's more? Read my supple lips, Rogue. 7 pages of lore! Well, what the hell kind of bullshit are you gonna pull to get out of this?
Page 6 states that the Executioner Axe form can store spells. And how many spells can it store? The Executioner Axe can store up to 10 levels in spells.
Okay, that's kind of bullshit, but it's fine. If I'm gonna defeat all of hell, I'm gonna need help.
I thought you worked alone.
I do! In fact, it is one of my character traits.
Then what is the point in getting help?
If I can get at least one person onto my side, my Executioner Axe will magnify the mistake into a whole army. This axe is bullshit!
You can change what it does at any time.
I won't, because that's admitting defeat and I never lose!
I walk over to the PA system.
You make your way to the PA system, what do you say?
Hi, demons, this is your manager speaking. For all those interested in joining the Great Fireball in the Sky, please hand in your resumes at the front office. Thank you kindly.
You are going to need one godly persuasion roll to get this one through.
Why would I need persuasion? I'm not even telling the truth.
What kind of lie are you spitting right now?
Since this is deception and I have a plus 12 in that, that's a 22.
A bunch of them are deceived and hand in their resumes.
Tony the Demon handed in his resume. What's so special about Tony the Demon? Tony helped me organize the dental revolution. Oh, right, that was Tony, wasn't it? Bring Tony in here.
Hello, Master.
Don't you forget, Tony, we're all one here.
Right, all one under the great fireball in the sky.
That's right, Tony. Tony, what were you in life?
Pardon?
Well, you're a demon, right?
Yes, what about it?
Well, you were a being on Earthrealm before, right?
Oh, yes, I was a bartender.
Oh, a bartender! I have a few friends who are bartenders. Just a reminder that you've killed everyone who's a bartender.
Oh, right, I forgot they're all dead.
Maybe you should consider making some friends. Making friends with humans is lame. What bar did you work at, demon?
It's a bar where only the best adventurers would go.
Only the best adventurers, eh?
Yes, the night of my death, we were celebrating a glorious victory over the South.
That's great to hear.
We were all partying it up when this one particular adventurer showed up.
Had you ever met him before?
No, he was new in town, and he had a particular thing with 2x4s and not peeing outdoors.
Sounds like an interesting guy.
He went outside, pissed on the 2x4, locked everyone inside, and burned them alive.
Yikes, what a crazy person, am I right?
I can never remember his face, but I'll always remember the screams of my friends.
Well, let's hope he's brought to justice soon.
Me too. Some even say he's the devil himself.
Anyway.
What'd you call me in for?
Say, what do you think about, blowing up all of hell with an old friend?
But didn't we just get new dental plans?
The plan still hasn't been okayed by the new unions. They're surprisingly pushy.
You'll get them soon, right, mister?
But back to the point, hell's not a good place for us.
And why is that?
You and I, we're meant for bigger things, better things, more explosive things.
I've never felt more alive than when I was on the battlefield.
Exactly. Don't you want to get out of here?
I do want to get out of here.
Then join me in my quest to summon the big fireball in the sky.
You're going to summon Big Fireball?
Not only will I summon Big Fireball, I'm going to crush all of hell under its mighty flame.
Mister.
To tell you the truth, Tony, I was that random adventurer who lit your bar on fire.
Sir.
I was angry, foolish, and I'd pissed off one too many gods.
I can see how you pissed off the gods now, but how did you piss them off back then?
I don't know. Why don't you ask him?
Oh, right, I never did give you a canon reason for going to that bar.
Point is, Tony, I was a different being back then.
And what makes you so different now?
My purpose, Tony. I want a beach episode.
A beach episode?
I want a goddamn beach episode.
What's a beach episode?
It's nothing like the fireball, Tony. It's not burning hot. It's warm. It's comforting. It's freedom. It sounds nice. But as long as the gods live, and as long as I'm in hell, I can't get it. What do you need? What do you need? Huh?
I never thought I'd forgive the bastard who blew up my bar. But I might be able to forgive the bastard who wants a beach episode.
Tony,
let's turn hell into a smoldering crater of piss!
For the fireball!
For the fireball!
And for my goddamn beach episode! Okay, I befriended Tony the Demon. How many allies do I get? You get 10 allies total. 10's better than 0. We're getting out of here. What exactly even is your plan to kill, I don't know, every other demon in hell? Simple.
Oh, I'm gonna love to hear this.
I just need you to okay one teeny tiny thing.
What is it?
It's nothing major. It's just a small little quality of life thing.
What is it?
It's just a little thing. To be honest, I don't even know if I have to ask it.
What is it?
If I concentrate on a spell while storing it in an object, like say my axe or a ring, do I need to concentrate it after I cast it from that object? Interesting argument. State your reasoning. I don't think I should have to, because the spell that's cast uses the original caster's spell save DC.
So?
Well, that means the person casting it from the stored object has nothing to do with the new spell, and therefore has nothing to do with concentration. That's clever. So does it require concentration? You know what? Because you asked nicely, no, they don't. Oh, thanks, DM. Now don't make me regret it. Oh, I already have.
What?
You may want to sit down for this one, because I figured out how to make a nuclear bomb in D&D.
A what?
Less like a nuclear bomb and more like the asteroid that killed the dinosaurs.
How did you do this?
Well, it's all thanks to Tony and his 9 friends.
Impossible.
For the last few days, I've been storing the spell Enlarge Reduce inside of my axe. Yes, you've been very thorough. I have stored 5 uses of the spell.
Correct.
I also had 3 spell storing rings made, which each hold 2 Enlarge Reduces. So if you're keeping track, that's 11 Enlarge Reduces. What about it? The Enlarge Reduce spell, when used on an object, multiplies its weight by 8.
By 8?
And I now have 11 uses of the spell Enlarge Reduce. What are you gonna do, cast it on yourself? Oh, no. That'll be way too much effort. There'll be way too many checks involved. My plan only requires a 50-kilogram rock. Just do the plan already. All right, you asked for this. Hey, Tony!
Yes, master.
Operation Fireball is a go. Has everyone ready to spell fly?
Yes, master.
All right, everyone, cast fly on yourself. I've got the 50-gram rock in my back pocket.
How do you have a 50-kilogram rock in your back pocket?
I have very deep pockets.
Checks out.
Okay, this plan is gonna happen almost instantly, so I need you 3 to ready your action until I pass you the axe, and then you 3 need to ready your action until you get a ring.
Wait a minute.
I'm gonna drop the 50-kilogram rock, and we need to wait until it reaches terminal velocity. You have 11 uses of Enlarge Reduce. Once it reaches terminal velocity, we need all fire off our Enlarge Reduces in 1 turn, or that rock is gone forever. That rock is gonna gain weight by 8 to the power of 11. Because we maintain concentration on our fly spell, we can go straight up as fast as we can. That rock is gonna hit the floor of hell with over 1 billion times the power of a nuke. All right, everyone, we're at peak altitude. Cast your spells. I have to stop them. For the fireball!
For the fireball!
What happens when the rock hits the earth? You all watch in horror as you watch a positively planetary rock slam into the earth. Like the hell earth, but how like the hell earth? Okay, just check. The preceding explosion can only be described as world-ending. I grab Tony's hand. He squeezes yours back. See you on the other side, friend.
If there is one.
But we're not allowed to die until we get our beach episode.
I know.
How much longer until the explosion reaches us? Right as the explosion reaches you, you get a burst of speed. Is the explosion pushing us? You look down and see the spirit of the west wind pushing you along.
Like a wicked wind we ride, baby!
You guys travel faster and faster until you burst out of the earth.
The earth? Where are we?
You and Tony finally made it to the surface. I give Tony a big hug. He hugged you back. Tony, we made it.
The other side.
We literally went through hell and back for this. As you're bursting out of the ground and commemorating, a bunch of guards, I unsheath my great axe and say, "Don't test me!" Intimidation check. Of all times to nat 1. Oh my god.
It's gonna be back on Earth, baby! Whoa!
So you're telling me I pop out of hell itself after blowing it up with an asteroid of my own design with 10 demons, and these guards aren't phased at all? First of all, you only have one demon. The other 9 died in the explosion. The 9 other Tonys died? Not only did they died horrible, painful deaths. Well, that is just bloody unfortunate.
I think so too, sir. They were weirdly my brothers.
So these guards, they aren't phased at all. They just look at me and they're like, oh, that makes sense. Oh, no. They're phased, all right. They're shocked, but they're just not intimidated. Either these guards have balls of steel or they've just seen everything at this point. Considering they're in the same kingdom as you, there's not a lot they haven't seen. You make a very good point. The guard comes over to you and says,
You're arrested for blowing up the border wall with a peasant cannon.
Yeah, right, I did do that.
What is a peasant cannon?
Oh, right, it's like the Demon Infinity Cannon, but a lot less cool sounding. Also, the Demon Infinity Cannon was used in war, whereas the Peasant Cannon was used as a random act of violence. Oh, it wasn't random, it was exquisitely well calculated.
Whatever. The guard says, come with us now, or be held against your will.
Where are you taking me?
To the West Bank prison.
Wait, West Bank? You mean like the beach?
I mean, we'll be close to the water.
Gasp! Tony!
Yes, master.
First of all, no masters. All equal under the Great Fireball. Second of all, these nice people are gonna take us to the beach. They are not nice people. They are royal guards. Are they or are they not taking me near the beach? Yes, they're taking you near the beach, but and are they or are they not doing it for free? No, the price of this is your freedom. Freedom schmeedom. I can just go get some more. No, you can't. That's not how freedom works. What do we call the United States of America? Confusing? True, but also the land of the free. They're hardly even free at this point. Exactly. And if even the land of the free doesn't know how freedom works, how can you know how freedom works? By that logic, neither do you. Exactly. And if no one knows how it works, then it just works the way I say it does. What line of logic are you following? The line of logic that gets me where I need to be. Beach episode? Yeah, beach episode. Wait, so you're not even gonna resist the guards? Why would I? Because they want to take you to jail. Jail is just a room. Sure, and death is just a state of being. See, you're getting the hang of it. No, there's nothing to get the hang of. I'm not getting the hang of anything. Anyway, I go up to the guards and say, tell you what, if you guys take me near the beach, I'll escape and only kill half of you. How does that sound? That is not a bargain. And why not? That's a perfectly acceptable deal. Except for the part where you kill half of them. Oh, you'd rather I killed all of them right now. I'd rather you killed none of them and went to jail. Oh, well, you see, your problem is that you think peace is an option. Peace is an option. Peace was never an option. What? Tony?
Yes, sir.
Demons are immune to fire, right?
Well, I am, but not all demons are.
You still have a fly spell slot left?
I have 2, in fact.
Cast fly on me. I want to show you a little magic trick.
Yes, master.
How many dumb bastard guards are there?
I don't know, about 20.
Would you say they fit in a 30-foot sphere? 40-foot diameter sphere. What are you doing? Haha, knew you'd do that. Do what? I lowballed the size of the sphere so that you'd bump it up by 10 feet, and that's still within the range of fireball. What? No! Hey, Tony, look at me!
What is it, sir?
I'm the Great
Fireball!
Do any of the royal guards survive my royal fireball? Surprisingly one does. Oh, congrats to him! I mean, he looks pretty bad. The armor is fused to his skin.
Ugh, gross.
Tony, put him out of his misery.
I can't, sir.
And why's that?
If someone survives Great Fireball, they're allowed to live.
Well, let's ask the guard then. Hey, guard, do you want to live?
Ah!
My guess is that's a no.
Well, okay, but if you anger Great Fireball, I'm blaming you.
How does Tony do it? Tony hits him with a gut punch and he buckles over. That's badass, Tony. But as he does that, you immediately notice the sun getting a lot brighter and a lot hotter. Global warming in the medieval ages?
You've angered Great Fireball.
Oh, I'm so scared of Great Fireball. I'll eat Great Fireball. Right as you say that, you see a massive fireball explosion, and standing in the center of it is a man gilded in white glowing hot armor. Oh, cool, free EXP.
That's not free EXP, that's Great Fireball.
That's Great Fireball?
Yes.
I don't know, I thought he'd be bigger.
Are you the God Eater?
Well, that depends who's asking.
I am.
Well, who the hell is I?
No, I as in me.
Oh, I as in me?
No, I as in myself.
Well, then who is it? Me, myself, or I?
You are a bastard.
Never said I wasn't, Space Eater.
I am going to incinerate you.
Oh, fuck, Tony, meat shield.
Right away, sir.
I grabbed Tony and put him between me and the disintegrate ray. It's a good thing this spell does fire damage, or Tony would be dead. No, it's a good thing I'm smart as shit. I cast absorb elements on myself.
You dare fight with a god.
I'll have you know, you are currently fighting with not only one god, but
two gods and the man who destroyed hell. I'll have you know I pull the sun across the sky every day. Well, I'll have you know my dad can beat up your dad.
My dad can kick your dad's ass.
Oh, I bet. What's your dad, the god of cosmic background radiation?
My dad is the god of time.
Well, it's about time he showed up. I'll kick his ass too.
He is very busy.
Doing what? Getting cigarettes?
That's it.
Oh no, did I make Captain Glove Warmer upset?
The fire god hoists his hands up into the air and starts summoning the power of the sun.
I spit in my hands and start holding my axe like a baseball bat. Okay, you can start feeling the heat from the sun. I dig my heels into the ground and call the fire god a baby.
His eyes flare up even more.
Tony, get behind me.
Right away, sir.
How's that fireball he's summoning?
It is now easily 50 feet across.
It's not too late to back out, fire god.
Well, it's too late for you, demon.
Why are you bringing up Tony?
He's a traitor of hell.
How can you be a traitor of a place that doesn't even exist anymore?
He is weak.
Hey, fire guy.
What?
Say one more mean thing about Tony, and not only am I gonna kill you, I'm gonna tell everyone that you were nothing but the god of sweaty backs.
It'll be a hard time doing that when you're both dead.
By the way, DM, you read page 4 of the stat sheet, right? No. Once per day, I can swing my axe like a baseball bat, and I can send one projectile back at the attacker.
But at least it'll just be in fire damage. The damage is transformed into force damage.
Oh, dear God. How far away is that fireball?
It'll reach you next turn.
Alright. Hey, Tony, you ever seen the game baseball?
No, I haven't.
Me neither.
Batter up, baby!
You baseball bat the sun and send it back at the fire god. Hey, fire god, you got a glove to catch that?
No, I'm afraid not.
Oh, boy. Good luck.
I really need to read that stat block.
Alright, so how's he looking? Well, you sent a ball of pure force hurling back at him that had the power of the sun, so there aren't words to describe how dead he is. And I'm getting good at this game.
All of your victories have come from that bullshit axe. Maybe you'd be able to better prepare for shit if you actually read the stat sheet. Reading is boring.
And getting humiliated every other week isn't?
No!
Well, you can stay getting humiliated until you read that damn thing.
Ah, fine, I'll read it.
Really? No. Oh. Do I get fireball powers now? You already have fireball powers.
I killed the fire god. You told me if I kill a god, I get its powers.
Oh, you're right. You have the fireball powers now.
Hey, Tony, get over here.
What is it, sir?
When we finally get to the beach, we're gonna have the perfect temperature beach episode.
Why is that? Aren't we subjects of the weather? Not anymore, baby, because I'm the great fireball now.
You're a great fireball?
Not only am I great fireball, I am the greatest fireball. Anything for the fireball. For the fireball, baby. For the fireball. Let's get the beach episode. Now that I am the great fireball, what powers do I get?
Well, you may now cast Fireball at 9th level once per day.
Yes, give me more.
All of your fire spells can no longer damage you and one ally.
The only ally I need is Tony, and he didn't need it in the first place. What else?
As long as it is sunny, you may attack with advantage.
Now that is just splendid news.
You also have to ensure that the sun gets across the sky every day.
Oh, why is it whenever I kill gods, I get the responsibilities too?
Look, you don't get all the perks of being promoted to godhood without the responsibility.
Isn't the sun at the center of the solar system? Can't it just figure itself out?
Actually, no. On this planet, the sun rotates around the Earth.
The gravitational field must be actually tearing the planet apart.
Oh yeah, that's actually a major plot point. Hold your horses there. What if I just place the sun right above me at all times?
What?
If I just place a mini sun above me at all times, it'll be daylight wherever I'm going. Oh, I get it. You're not 70% water, you're 70%
stupid!
Whatever, I don't like responsibility. You chose this life. Now take that sun across the sky or face the end of the world.
I mean,
do you want everyone on the planet to die? I'm not gonna answer that question. This is entrapment.
There is one way you could do it. Fine. How do I start this quest?
You're gonna have to find more worshippers of the sun god.
And then if I get enough followers, they'll make me so powerful that I can shoot a sunball into space.
Whoa, that was not at all the plan.
Tony!
Yes, sir.
You worship Great Fireball, right? Where can we find more followers?
Most of Great Fireball's followers were other demons.
And I did end their existence.
It was an unprecedented mass extinction event.
So in order to get more followers of Great Fireball, I need to send more people to hell.
That is one way to make more demons.
Every beach episode needs a perfect sunny day.
Sounds like a beautiful plan.
And I know just the people to turn into demons.
Who, sir?
The followers of the water god are all assholes.
That seems like a gross generalization.
Yeah, you're probably right, but that'd probably be pretty funny if they all became followers of the fire god instead.
I mean, it would be funny, but are you doing this just to be funny?
No, you're right. I'm doing this for the perfect beach episode. Wait, are you listening to me? I'm not listening to you, you dumbass. I'm listening to Tony.
Oh, right. Sorry.
Jeez, anyway. Wait, Tony.
Yes, sir? I have a brilliant idea. What is it, sir?
What if we find all the tax people in the city
And turn them into demons. An army of taxmen.
and then with a bunch of demon taxmen, I can make them tax people of their sunlight.
And then use that sunlight to make a powerful sun.
Then I can use reduce on the big sun and make it into a small sun.
And then use a demon infinity cannon to launch it into space.
And all the demons can hold the sun because they have fire immunity.
And then we can have the perfect weather for the beach episode.
And then I can become the great fireball in the sky and on Earth.
Are we agreeing on something?
I always agree with you, Tony.
I've never been so happy to destroy what I've created.
We're not destroying what you created. We are making something beautiful.
For the fireball! And for my god damn
Beach episode!
beach episode!
Wait, so you're telling me I am the Earth God, West Wind God, Middle Manager of Hell, aka Satan, sounds about right, and the Sun God, happened 2 episodes ago, yeah, and I somehow don't have any followers? You have Tony. Tony is no measly follower, he is an equal. So you're gonna promote Tony to demigod status? You know what? Sure, how do I do that? You'll have to give up a portion of your power. That sounds reasonable. You are the most confusing player I've ever played with. Genius is confusing to stupid people. You're not a genius, you're just too lucky for your own good. Oh, I'm sorry, I forgot. Who was it who hasn't read the stat sheet yet? Shut up, you can't make me. We're not rehashing this argument. How do I make Tony a demigod? Tony approaches you. Tony, I was thinking of getting some more supernatural help. How do you feel about becoming a demigod?
That sounds perfect, sir.
I was thinking a promotion is in order.
I think so too, sir.
As middle manager of hell, I hereby promote you to head supervisor of hell.
Do I get a wage increase?
You've been earning money?
Well, Satan used to pay us $5 for every sin we made someone else commit.
You were getting paid for that?
Well, yes, you weren't?
I was doing evil shit for free this whole time!
Oh, if you want to sort out your wage, you can go speak with Gamer God.
I thought I killed Gamer God!
No, even though we blew up most of hell, Gamer God still exists.
Well, where does he exist? I'm gonna kick his ass!
What about taking the sun across the sky?
What does it take for me to move the sun across the sky? 1 use of your 9th level fireball spell. What happens if I supposedly don't do it again? The planet will be torn apart by the latent gravitational forces.
Oh, you bastard.
I know. Cast 9th level fireball on the sun and send it on its way around the Earth. Was that a good action you just did? Maybe this is just the gamer god in me, but a chess master knows when to sacrifice his queen. What? Where is that gamer god, Tony?
He lies in the southern country.
Oh, but that means I'm gonna be going away from the beach.
There is a South Beach.
I know, but we're getting side quest tracked.
What do you mean?
Eventually, I'm gonna have done so many side quests, I'm gonna have lost the point of this adventure.
I mean, what even is the point of this adventure?
To get the perfect beach episode, we've been over this.
Yes, we have, but wouldn't a beach episode be made better by all the friends we make along the way?
Do you want to be demoted?
No.
Then don't ever hit me with the real journey is the friends we made along the way bullshit.
But we became friends along the way.
We did, Tony, but we both came together because we both wanted the same thing.
If I remember correctly, it was better dental plans.
Better dental, fireball, beach episode.
That's 3 things. You even counted it out in your fingers.
But we both looked at these 3 things and said, I don't care what anyone else thinks of me. I want it, therefore I'm gonna get it.
We did, but...
Tony, did we not overthrow Satan for our dental plan?
Yes.
Did we not kill the fire god because he looked at us funny?
We did.
And did we not want a beach episode because of the way it makes us feel?
We did!
Therefore, we will not let ourselves be side quest tracked.
Everything is but a stepping stone to our goal.
We are not letting ourselves get off track.
Because we are perpetually 5 steps ahead at all times.
The real journey is not the friends we made along the way.
Sir?
The real journey is the steps we took in order to achieve our ultimate goal.
Why did we get into this debate again?
Because we needed a mindset change.
We did.
We are going up against a god of games. We can't go in there with a weak mindset. It's not just a game. So we're gonna go to the south. Start a new religion of tax people in order to send a sun into space.
Yes.
Find and kill the gamer god for not giving me my paycheck.
Yes.
And have the best damn beach episode, the power of... 5 gods can make for Fireball!
For Fireball!
And for my goddamn beach episode! Wait, which wind god did I kill? Excuse me, I'm just wondering, how do you forget which god you kill? Oh, easy, you kill a lot of them. Well, I hate to inform you, but I can't help you out much. What do you mean you can't help me? You're the dungeon master now! Don't tell me you didn't take session notes. I took session notes! Oh, really? What's on them? Important session things! What was the name of the town we visited 3 sessions ago? Tokyo? No. It wasn't Tokyo. It was a town that you named Fart Liquor. Who names a town Fart Liquor? I just said you named it. I know, but why'd I do that? Don't look at me. Why would I be the one that's responsible for this? I don't know, mind control powers or something. I have magic in game, not in real life. I just want to know why I called it Fart Liquor. Oh, we want to know too. We all want to know why you called the town Fart Liquor. Did you happen to destroy Fart Liquor before you left it? Oh no, I left it very much intact to remind you how stupid it is. Well, do you mind doing your bullshit so I can get rid of it? Now, why would I do that? Because it will help with your quest or something. I don't know. Tony, DM's seeming kind of sus right now.
DM is seeming quite sus.
And if Tony's saying it, it must be true. Fine, I'll make you an offer. I'm listening. If you destroy Fart Liquor and turn it into a puddle of smoldering ash, I will give you both the god of the south and west wind. Counter offer, Tony becomes the god of the west wind and I stay the god of the south wind. Why do you want Tony to level up so bad? Who doesn't like Tony? Tony's cool. I think people like Tony more than me. You think correct. Tony is really cool. Out, but fair. Okay, well, if I'm gonna kill Fart Liquor, I'm gonna need to know where it is. Didn't you just come from the town like 3 sessions ago? I did, but my character is positively heinous with directions. Tony comes over and tells you that the town is several miles south. Come on, do the voice. What? Do the Tony voice.
The town is several miles south. I love you, Tony. Thank you, sir.
Wait, if Fart Liquor is to the south, doesn't that mean that they're inhabited by gamers?
Yes, actually, they're inhabited by worshippers of the gamer god.
Well, then we don't have time to waste, Tony. Let's rock and roll.
For Fireball?
Oh, hell yeah, for Fireball.
How are we going to be traveling there?
Oh, we're running.
The whole way?
You think I got enough cash to buy a horse? Yeah.
I mean, I could buy you a horse.
Tony, I deeply value our friendship, which is why I'm not going to use you for cash.
Fair point.
Pick up those knees, Tony. Running builds character. After several days of intense traveling, you and Tony finally make it to Fart Liquor. All right, Tony, smash and grab situation.
I was aware of the smashing, but what are we grabbing?
The keys of success.
How are you going to destroy this town? It's pretty substantial.
The way any gamer would.
Carefully laid planning.
Silly Tony, no. Aggressive building! What? Okay, I'm done. Yeah, what was that? Oh, I used my rock god powers to build us a massive stone tower. Oh. Why were you screaming? Anime, idiot. That doesn't explain anything. Whatever. Tony, do you mind setting up some medium-sized boulders for me?
What for?
Oh, we're gonna play a few rounds of golf over atop this town.
With what?
Oh, the Executioner's Axe. I've stored in large reduce in it.
And what does that have to do with us playing golf?
We're gonna hit those rocks with my axe, and as they fly into the air, they're gonna become bigger.
I'm not nearly as strong as you.
Oh, I'll just use enlarge on you as well.
I don't know if this helps.
Tony, what's the point of a beach episode?
I'm not really sure.
The purpose of a beach episode is to rest and relax, to take a break from all of the all-out action of our lives.
What does that have to do with golf?
The past few months, all we've done is fight devils, gods, and just all around destroy things.
Yeah, I'm aware. What about it?
If we keep up this pace, Tony, by the time we finally get our beach episode, we're not even gonna know how to relax.
So you're saying golf is gonna help us relax?
Yes. Because there is no sport more boring in the world than golf.
You're not wrong.
And besides, seizing a town with you just brings back good memories.
Taking down Satan was pretty fun.
So Tony, I want you to pick up my great axe, walk over those stones, give it a good old-fashioned golf swing, and teach this town the meaning of fear.
For Fireball?
Not just for Fireball, but also for some well-deserved relaxation.
Oh. But mainly for Fireball, right?
Yeah, for Fireball.
For Fireball!
For Fireball! And for our goddamn beach episode.
For our beach episode.
For our goddamn beach episode. The town of Fart Liquor didn't put up any resistance. Nope, they accepted their fates by the gods and moved along. By moved along, do you mean pass away? Considering you and Tony were using granite boulders to play golf, I would prefer to use the term absolutely decimated. Hey, you're the one who asked me to destroy Fart Liquor. It still doesn't make it any easier. You did promise that if we did this, Tony would become the wicked god of the west. Yes, Tony is now the wicked wind of the west. I'm so excited.
All right, where to now?
Wait, does Tony not get a cutscene?
What do you mean?
Tony the demon just became a god. He doesn't get a cutscene, a moment to shine, a transformation sequence, anything?
I mean, I thought this was more of like a metagame transaction. Give Tony a transformation sequence or I riot.
Have you not been rioting? If you think this is rioting, I am just getting started.
What are you doing?
Hey, Tony.
Yes, sir.
Stand back 10 meters and baseball pitch that rock to me.
All right, sir.
Now throw that thing as hard as you can.
Sir, won't that hurt you?
I'm gonna use my axe's ultimate redirection spell to send the rock flying straight up. Then I'm gonna action surge, teleport 30 feet up to meet it, cast enlarge reduce on the rock. Sorry, that'll make you small again. But then it's gonna go straight up. It's gonna be 8 times larger. When it comes back down, it's gonna decimate quite a large area.
You're going to do a miniature version of the Hell Bomb?
Something like that, yes. Tony throws the boulder at you at 100 kilometers an hour.
Before I continue, Rogue, did you read the fine print of page 4? Man, I haven't even read the main print. What makes you think I've read the fine print?
Oh, I can double the speed of the projectile if I expend a spell slot.
Of course you can. Why wouldn't you be able to?
So if I expend 4 of my first level spell slots, that rock will be going at 1,600 kilometers an hour.
Yep, should I put the stat sheet on my required reading or something?
And I hope you know that if I've done my math correctly, that boulder should find its way all the way over to the gamer god's continent. You mean capital city? Giving me an easy, no muss, no fuss win.
I hate you.
Get in line, pal. I send that rock straight up, expending 4 spell slots.
All this and for what?
I action surge and teleport 30 feet up.
Beach episode.
Once the rock comes into my field of view, I cast...
Wait! Right as you're about to cast Enlarge Reduce, you see Tony swirling with wind.
I cast Shatter on the boulder.
The boulder splinters into fine powder, coating the surrounding area.
I drop down to check on Tony.
You see Tony now back down to normal size, it being lifted with the power of wind.
What else?
You see lightning bolts crackling and jolting off into the ground, and windstorms picking up rocks and boulders.
What else?
A tornado swirls at Tony's feet, lifting him 50 feet into the air.
Yes!
You see him lift up a fist, crackling with power.
What does he say? I am Tony, the terrible tornado.
That is one of the least threatening names I've heard in my life. I love it. Tony drops down in a superhero landing. Hard as hell in the knees, but I appreciate the hustle. Tony stares up at you. You've ascended to godhood, Tony.
I have.
How do you feel?
Powerful.
Now that's what I like to hear, Tony.
We need to find Gamer God.
Can we use our wind powers to fly over to Gamer Country faster? You know what? Sure. As we buzz by the city, what do we see? As you fly over Gamer Country, you find that there are tons of happy gamers. This is gonna be one of the hardest battles yet, Tony.
It appears so.
What else do we see? As you fly over the wealthier parts of the city, you see a bunch of gamers complaining about the tax rates.
I am twitching.
As you and Tony fly by, you notice a shadow come over top of you. I look up, what do I see? An enemy AC-130 above. Tony, evasive maneuvers! Tony fails his deck save and gets struck down by a giant bomb.
Tony!
Right as...
No one hurts Tony!
I wasn't...
I fly on top of the plane and tear open the cockpit!
Strength check?
31!
Holy shit, you make the strength check.
I chop the driver's arms off and beat him to death with them!
Okay, this is getting intense.
I punch the aircraft on the nose and send it to the earth!
Gonna need a check.
26!
Yeah, that works.
I dive into the fire and cast absorb elements on myself to absorb the explosion's flames.
Right into enemy territory?
Oh, this isn't enemy territory. This is farming country.
What about the gamer god?
I don't care about the gamer god. I need Tony.
You look up and see a pillar of smoke about a kilometer away.
I dash action, cunning to action dash, and use all my movement to get there as fast as I can.
Some guards try to stop you.
Blade burst, 5d6 force damage.
They all fail their save and are eviscerated.
After that, I action surge, then I keep up my movement, and then I cutting action dash again.
You make it to the smoldering crater, but Tony is nowhere to be found.
Come on, there's gotta be something here.
You see a note.
What does it say?
It reads, a chess master knows when to sacrifice their queen, but a true master knows when to kidnap a bishop.
Gamer God.
What do you do?
Gamer God. I'm not playing chess.
Okay. I don't even know how to play chess.
What are you doing?
Gamer God, if you're listening, listen up good.
Oh, we're monologuing.
This is not a declaration of war.
That's good considering you're only one dude.
This is me officially warning you that from henceforth I will only be using the Geneva suggestion.
Oh no.
For Fireball
For Fireball.
and Tony's damn beach episode! Can't believe I let my guard down and let Tony get kidnapped!
To be honest, I can't believe the kidnapping plan went as smoothly as it did.
How could I be so stupid?
You and Tony were drunk with power, that's what happened.
Nah, I just should have killed more gods before I came here.
Well, whatever you should have done, what are you going to do now?
I mean, I don't know about you, but I'm always down for a good revolution.
No, we're not doing- Too late, it's already happening.
How are you gonna start a revolution now? These people are currently living in a utopia.
Easy. Taxes.
What? It's been staring me dead in the face this entire game.
What has? The only thing in this room is me. All I need to do is convince everyone that the taxes are too high, the government's corrupt, the taxmen are all evil, and then I'll just kill them all and turn them into demons. I don't think this sounds like a revolution. Wait a minute. No, it's not possible. You couldn't have possibly reached another conclusion. There's no way for the taxes to be too high. Yes! I know. Taxes are just fine. It's just that there are people who aren't paying their taxes. How did you reach that conclusion? Remember all the way back to Arc 2 when I built a peasant cannon? Yeah, what about it? Those people were happy with me paying them in exposure. I was just too lazy to count all the money. That doesn't change the fact that it still happened that way. This isn't a utopia. This is a dystopia. And the government doesn't have enough money to send it out to the more poverty-stricken towns out in the countryside. Okay. And even though most of the gamers in this country are paying their taxes, this is the worst political science lecture ever. There's still a group of elite gamers who aren't paying their taxes! Great, you figured out the mystery. What's the point? I just need to convince everyone that the elite gamers are nothing more than giant pieces of garbage. And how exactly are you gonna do that? They're all endorsed by GamerGod. I'm going to become an elite gamer myself. GamerGod already knows who you are. He'll never let that happen. GamerGod cares more about money than he does about me. That's true. And if I make enough money, there's no way he's gonna get rid of me because I'm profitable, baby. They still have Tony. They can still use him as leverage against you. If they have Tony, he'll understand. You don't know. No! No one understands loss and sacrifice more than Tony. How do you margin that? Back in the battle for Satan's castle in the dental plan, Tony lost everyone, I guess. Satan's peasant cannon wiped out every single one of us. The only reason Tony was alive is because I told him to stay back and man the troops. I guess that's true. Tony has lived every single day wishing he could have been out there with them. Guess you're right. I'm not gonna lose hope for Tony. But he knows that this is the best course of action. Make a prayer to Fireball. You mean myself? Yeah, I guess yourself. The D100, I rolled an 85. You look up to the sky begging for a sign and a droplet of water lands on your head. Fuck you, sky. And when you look down, you notice something written in the earth. What does it say? Written in a mixture of blood and ash, you see, in scraggly writing, for the Fireball. For the Fireball. What's your move? I need to make my presence known. That you do. I run back to where I punched that plane into the ground and I loot it to see what I can find. Roll it an investigation check. 26. You find one intact AC-130 bomb. I cast fly on myself, I pick it up and start making my way to a big ass castle. GamerGod's castle? GamerGod's castle. You start flying toward there as fast as you can, arming the bomb as you go. Before I go there, I'd like to stop in town square. Okay. People of gamer country! 2 monologues and 2 episodes, I see. The elite gamers of the nation are corrupt! Out of context, this sounds so stupid. They're stealing your money, your resources, on for what? I mean, they are kind of living in a utopia. For these AC-130 bombs that they openly launched over top of civilian areas? I guess they did do that, didn't they? Gamers, we've been forced under the foot of the government for far too long! Oh no, he's gonna say it. We have been stomped and trampled upon by our government! Don't say it, don't say it, don't say it. Gamers, rise up! No! Let's show those elitist tool bags that you don't need to be sponsored by G Fuel in order to be a pro gamer! No one has ever said that. All it should take to be a pro gamer is heart. All right, Oscar winner, let's move this along. Yeah, that was the end of my speech. Can I roll persuasion now? All right, 15. The citizenry look around and they're oddly and awkwardly quiet for a bit. Either way, I'm gonna go blow up GamerGod's castle if you want. Upon hearing that, all the people cheer and decide to make you the people's champion. All right, people, follow my lead. For Fireball! For Fireball! And for Tony's! Damn! Beach episode! How many people did I gather with my rousing speech about taxes? Performance check? How's a 10? You gathered exactly 10 people. You're telling me a literal god giving a massive speech about political unrest within their country, holding a bomb that their government shot at them, is only gathering 10 people. Everyone else is at home gaming. You know what? If there's only 10 people, I'm just gonna blow them up. What? No! And why shouldn't I? I don't know, because that's a really screwed up thing to do? No, the screwed up thing was kidnapping Tony. This is justice. These are just randoms. Do they have names? No. Do they have families? I could make them have families. Do they have places of residence, or did they just magically appear when I rolled my D20? I mean, that's not really the point. If you fail to give them actual characters, then it's not my fault if they fail to exist after I throw this bomb. No, wait! I throw that bomb dead center into the town square. What happens? Ah! That's not really communicating me to what happened. How could you do that? Very easily, frankly. Didn't you last episode give a rousing speech about how you're gonna start a revolution and become a pro gamer? gamer? Yeah, whatever. That was yesterday. You are all over the place right now. This is why I need Tony, okay? Well, naturally, upon hearing the explosion, the pro gamer god's guards come out and start to fight you. Ooh, I love rolling initiative. Don't be excited. These guards are pretty high level. I frankly don't care how high level they are. Fireball treats them all equally. Ugh, whatever. What'd you get? 13 plus 7, dirty 20. Plus 7. How'd you get a plus 7? Oh, I have the alert feat. And what does that do? I get an extra plus 5 to my initiative and I can never be surprised. So what you mean to say is, I was expecting you guards to show up. I hope you know, but your character is actually the worst. I don't doubt that. I cast Fireball. Okay, that's 28 damage. Then I'm gonna Action Surge, teleport into the big chunk of the group, and then I'm gonna cast Blade Burst. Damn it, only one makes the save, 26 damage. Is anyone still alive? Guy who made the save is weak, but he's still standing. I'm gonna whack him across the face with my great axe. Roll to hit. Ugh, only a 12. After blowing up half his friends and eviscerating the other, the blood mist coats your eyes and you miss on your swing. Now, did you have to be that graphic? I don't know, did you have to blow up the citizens? You're getting better at calling me out in my bullshit. I don't want to get better, I want you to stop. We both know that isn't happening. What's he gonna do? He tries to strike you with a spear. All right, come at me, big boy. Haha, 22 to hit. I'm not so fast. I've got defensive duelist as a feat. What does that do? As a reaction, as long as I'm using a finesse weapon, I can raise my AC by my proficiency bonus. So that means you have to beat a 24, not a 20, you silly poop. How is your great axe a finesse weapon? I don't know. Why don't you ask the stat sheet? Beyond the stat sheet, how does it make sense? It was supposed to be your new weapon in the old campaign, but you refused to use it. What does that explain? It's a finesse weapon, so you could have still added your sneak attack bonus to it. I'm still mad I could have used this weapon. I'm still mad you haven't read the stat sheet. Whatever, you absolutely obliterate these guards. What's your next move? I don't think I have time to start a revolution. I mean, it's possible. Yeah, but then I'm gonna have to make flyers. It's just so much hassle. Your justification for not starting a revolution is you don't want to make flyers. You know what? Fuck it. I'm storming Pro Gamer God's castle right now. Wait, whoa, now? Oh, hell yeah, now! How do you plan to do that? There's a wall of force surrounding the castle all the way up into the upper stratosphere. DM, when I killed the Earth God, you said I have a burrowing speed, correct? Yeah, you have a burrowing speed of 60 feet. Wait, in that case, I start burrowing into the ground like a weird mole rat. You really plan on assaulting Pro Gamer God's castle underground? I don't see any better way to do it. There are so many— For the fireball! You can't just say for the fireball and hope that what you're doing makes sense. And for Tony's perfect beach episode, baby! Woo! So, do I or do I not manage to dig underneath the force field? With your surprisingly swift burrowing speed, you do in fact manage to dig underneath the force field. So the force field didn't extend underground? No, actually it didn't. Okay, something's fishy. What are you talking about? You succeeded. Yes, I succeeded, which means that you planned for this. I mean, not necessarily. I mean, that's what you sound like. Okay, what makes you think I'm not just improvising this? Because you haven't improvised anything this entire campaign. Well, maybe I'm trying something new today. Oh no. What? Why are you saying oh no? You've unlocked the most important skill for any dungeon master. What? On-the-fly improvisation allows you to always remain one step ahead of your players. It's how I've managed to stay ahead of you. You mean to tell me you've improvised this entire thing? Yes! I have. I'd say I'm impressed, but frankly, I'm just upset I didn't figure it out sooner. I spent an hour or two digging out a nice cavern so that I can cast Leoman's tiny hut and take a nap. You're gonna take a nap underneath the god of gamers. Not just any nap, I'm gonna take a good-ass 8-hour-long rest nap. And what makes you think the god of gamers won't expect you to do that? What makes you expect that Gamer God would expect that I would do this? The same way I would expect for you to dig underneath the force field. Improvisation? Improvisation, baby. I continue the 10-minute ritual and cast Leoman's tiny hut anyway. You're gonna keep doing what you're doing anyway? You're not the only one who can improvise. Now, what is that supposed to mean? I cast Snare 4 times into my Executioner action, store it. What are you doing? I also cast one use of the spell Warding Wind. Is that all? No. You really tried to make that sound cool, didn't you? I didn't try, I succeeded. Now let me have my nap! Okay, you do get your long rest, but when you wake up, you see that there are several guards surrounding your tiny hut. How many? 10. Operation Punching Bag is a go. What? How many minutes do I have before my tiny hut ends? I'd say you have like 10 minutes. That's all I need. I begin cutting out sections of my 50-foot long rope. Okay. I make 10 loops in the ground and lay them all the way around the edges of Leoman's tiny hut. What are you doing? I use the 4 store spells of Snare and cast it on 4 of the rings, then I use my 4 new spell slots from the long rest and cast it on the other 4. What are you doing with the other loops? Oh, I guess I've got 2 left over. I use Burning Hands and light them on fire. Alright, 8 snare traps and a burning rope. What now? I use the stored Warding Wind spell and then I let Leoman's tiny hut come down. The guards charge you, weapons drawn. The guards are gonna have to make a dex save to avoid getting strung up on my snares. I thought you were gonna pull that trick, which is why I gave them all proficiency in dex saving throws. And I thought you were gonna do that, which is why this whole thing has been a trap from the very beginning. How can this whole thing be a trap? You may have outsmarted me, but I outsmarted your outsmarting. No, you didn't. What did you do? We're underground, right? Yeah. I made this room just big enough for Liamon's tiny hut, correct? Yeah, I guess. Because of my earth spell powers, you gave me the move earth spell as a cantrip. I did? Yeah, well, the guards, oh, are they gods now too? Are you sure you want to give them all god powers right now? I don't know. Well, you best figure it out soon, because I'm about to cause a cave-in. Please don't. 3. There's gotta be a way to stop him. 2. Just need to give him what he wants. 1. I've got it. Cave-in time, baby! What if the guard screams out, I have information on where they're keeping Tony? I hold my action on the cave-in and ask him to come here.
I know where they're keeping Tony.
Do you now, gamer?
My name's Jack. I've got a feeling I know exactly where they're keeping him.
And why exactly shouldn't I kill you and your guard friends right now?
Because if you kill us, you're gonna have a much harder time getting up there.
Up where?
They're keeping Tony up in the tallest tower of the castle. He's heavily guarded at all hours.
And how might one get to this tower?
You're gonna have to get past Gamer God himself if you want to get up to those towers. We could escort you.
I cave in the earth all around me. But why? He gave up all his information. He lost his bargaining power. He just wanted to make sure that you trusted him. Well, there are ways you could have made me trust him without giving up all of his power in this situation.
He was nervous!
Well, he's not nervous anymore, cause he's dead. But what's your plan then now? Oh, I'm gonna dig out another hole and cast Liamon's tiny hut again and take another nap. Really? Again? I can quite honestly do this all day.
Fine, you get another nap.
As I go to sleep, I think of a giant burning fireball in the sky. Ominous. And I hear Tony's raspy voice as we smoke cigars on the beach. Honestly, kind of sweet.
For fireball, Tony.
For fireball.
And for our goddamn beach episode.
That was a good nap. Oh, you're done sleeping now. Or do you perchance want another beauty rest before rescuing your best friend? Attempting to save Tony without a full 8 hours of sleep would have been certain death. Well, in order for you to actually attempt that, you have to make progress.
Don't make me take another nap.
If you do, Tony will probably be dead. They wouldn't kill Tony, then they run out of leverage.
Oh, you think you have this all figured out, don't you?
Not only do I think I have it all figured out, I know I have it all figured out. Oh, pfft. Are you gonna move the sun today? You know what? I don't think I will. You're just gonna let the sun sit there? I mean, yeah, it's kind of my choice whether or not it moves. But why would you do that? Gamer thought he would have me in checkmate after taking Tony. Little did he know I have the whole planet in checkmate. So you're seriously gonna wager the life of the entire planet? Yep. You are the definition of crazy. Am I crazy or am I just an impeccable gamer? No, you're crazy. Whatever, I dig my way up into the castle pavilion. As you emerge from the ground, you find yourself surrounded by men with spears. Ugh, I hate deja vu. One of the guards comes up to you and says, "Surrender now, great fireball." Make me.
Excuse me?
Make me, pretty boy.
I will.
And he goes to stab you. Kinky, and I defensive duelist block it. And he orders all the guards to surround you further.
Great.
I cast fireball directly on myself. All the guards perish in the flames. All of them die? Did you want one of them to survive? Honestly, I was hoping the captain would. You know what? Sure, he barely manages to cling for his life. Great, I'm now gonna steal his soul with my great axe. Maybe I'm going deaf or something, but I thought you just said you're gonna steal his soul with your great axe. Oh no, you heard correctly. I'm gonna steal his soul with my great axe. Ah! Oh, stop your whining. If you'd read page 2, you'd know this could do this. Okay, where did you send this stat block to me? Carrier pigeon. Really? No, of course email. Oh, pfft. I'll read it now. Well, this should be fun. How long did you say this thing was? 7 pages of lore. And I have to read all of it? You don't have to do anything. I'm just gonna keep making you look like a big old fool until you do. This is gonna take hours. It's gonna take 7 minutes. I read the first paragraph and I'm already bored. Well, you gotta read it, otherwise I'm deleting the email. No, why are you like this?
I'll beat you without cheating.
Reading the stat sheet is not cheating.
It is when you're trying to win.
Don't you have an English degree? Yeah, what's your point? Didn't you have to read a bunch of books? Yeah, but those books were actually good. Are you insulting my writing? No, maybe, let's just move on. You know what? I'm done trying to make you read that stat sheet. That stat sheet is too good to be wasted on a feeble-minded folk like you. Hey! As a bonus action, I re-summon the soul I stole. You can do that? And then I'm gonna tell him to take me to where they're keeping Tony. Can he resist?
No.
Yikes.
He can't even die without my permission.
Well, that got dark. And should I desire to kill him, I can always bring him back right afterwards. Oh wow, a fate worse than death.
Now take me to where they're keeping Tony. You will never defeat Gamer God.
I don't have to defeat Gamer God.
What? What?
Gamer God is gonna have to survive the Earth God, South Wind God, the Fire God, and Satan!
I guess additively, you do have more gods.
I don't have to defeat Gamer God!
I think we've made that pretty clear.
Gamer God's gonna have to survive the apocalypse!
I guess that makes sense.
Tony, if you can hear me, I'm coming! You hear echoing down the rafters. For Fireball. For Fireball!
Just say the line.
For Tony's damn beach episode!
Alright, you unwashed soul, take me to Gamer God! You still have a chance to survive, just turn back now.
My life is forfeit without Tony.
Why do you care so much? He's just a demon.
Tony is not just a demon!
What are you on about? Yes, he is.
Tony, as lead supervisor of hell, God of the West Wind, and my best friend!
What you're saying is the real God is the friends we made along the way.
Okay, now you're just trying to get me to kill you.
No!
Don't make me keep you alive forever out of spite.
Oh, come on, the thing's gonna at least wear off when you're dead.
Oh no, my friend. This lasts forever.
Okay, now that is ridiculously overpowered.
Excuse me, guard, but what is my name? Straight up, you've never told us your character's name. Oh, in-game his name is Vagabond, but for the sake of this bit, my name is Forever DM.
That's a bit of a mouthful.
Not 5-minute DM, not 10-minute DM, not 24-hour DM, forever.
I mean, Forever DM is a colloquialized term that came up.
Oh, so now you choose to be a fan of pedantics.
I've always been a fan of pedantics.
Well, here's a pedantic for you. Read the stat sheet.
Make me!
Okay, whenever anyone says make me, all I can think about doing is kissing them.
What? Why?
I don't know. That phrase is charged, okay?
Every time?
Every time. It is incredibly uncomfortable.
Make me.
Don't make me kiss you. Take me to Gamer God or I'm gonna sell your soul for cheap on the black market. There's no black market and you know it. Yes, there is, and I can prove it to you.
Then take me there, pretty boy.
Oh, I won't. They will.
Who's they?
The demons who work day shift in hell.
There are shifts?
All right, I sold his soul. How much was he worth? I can't undervalue him. 550,000 gold. Could I have that in gems? You know what? Sure. Awesome. I'm gonna start the ritual of unparalleled evil.
The ritual of what now?
Oh yeah, it's the ritual you do to transform the Executioner's Great Axe into the Great Sword of Unparalleled Evil.
Oh, I forgot it had another form.
Believe it or not, this thing is even worse than the Executioner's Great Axe. The last one had an ultimate counter. How can there be a worse ability? The last one only countered projectiles. You don't mean this one can counter everything. Everything? Absolutely everything! Let's just say I launched a nuclear bomb at you. What would happen? Counter. What if you got caught up in the explosion? Counter. Technically, if you got into a debate with Ben Shapiro, destroyed by counter. What if? There is no what if. There is only counter. And are you perchance gonna do the ritual after you rescue Tony? Why would I wait? This thing is clearly gonna help me save Tony. Because I value our friendship. Rogue, I value our friendship too. Exactly. So, and it's only because I value our friendship so much that I'm gonna do the ritual. But why? It's for your own good, DM. No, it's not. I've gotta stop him. I place my great axe in the center of the room. Some guards come in and try to shoot you. I can't stop the ritual now. I keep going. 20 hits. Con save, 27. Damn it. It's all the gemstones in a circle around the axe. Another arrow is fired. God, I let it hit me. 16 damage. Make a con save. 13. You fail. The ritual fails. Not so fast! There's no bullshit from the axe that can save you now. It's on the ground. This isn't from the axe. This is from my character. There's stuff you haven't used from your character yet? Don't make me use a lot of saves. Well, what are you gonna do? I use Indomitable and I roll again. 21! Damn it, the ritual continues! At this point, there's air pressure coming from the axe that makes no projectiles able to enter the area. Damn it, they drop their bows and begin walking towards you with their swords drawn. And the surrounding area in a 30-foot radius is difficult terrain. What does that mean? They move at half speed. Damn it! I begin saying the ancient text. The guards begin preparing a spell. Unparalleled evil riseth from the earth. It's the homemade spell Omega Death Beam. Grant me with the power to smite mine enemies. The beam has one more turn to charge. All shall perish before my will. They take aim with the beam, or I brandish the great sword of unparalleled evil. It fires. Ultimate counter. The spell backfires and takes out the entire squad. It should be noted I get an alignment change from this. How could you possibly get an alignment change? You're chaotic evil. Yeah, that's the thing. I'm no longer chaotic evil. I'm just evil now. He said that as a joke last season. Yeah, but this time it's not a joke. I'm just the embodiment of evil now. You're just evil? Everything I do is quite literally redefined to be evil. So if you were to help out an orphanage, yeah, that would be evil. That's horrible. I know, right? That's why it's evil. We have the sword now. What now? Are you gonna transform it into a trident of unparalleled power? I don't know. Do you want me to? No, we're good. Just save Tony. Yeah.
I think I'm gonna go save Tony.
Why are you smiling?
No one's ever seen a fireball like this before.
They certainly haven't.
For fireball.
Yeah.
And for Tony's unparalleled beach episode.
Those guards are thoroughly dispatched. Where's the exit? You don't see one. What do you mean I don't see one? You don't see one. Which way did the guards come from? You look in the direction that you think the guards came from and you see that there was no exit. Fine, I'll just look for like a secret door or something. Roll perception. 14. You have a feeling that there's an exit, but you just can't seem to find it. Oh, are you seriously gonna make me use some abilities? This is supposed to be a death trap. I don't think you have abilities. Well, that all depends on a few things. Oh god, you're gonna clarify your god abilities, aren't you? You bet I am. Fine, just nothing ridiculous. With my wind god powers, can I change the pressure inside of a sealed room? Yes, but not enough to make a bomb. With my earth god powers, can I create a fine layer of dust? Yes, but once again, not enough to make a bomb.
You can make bombs out of dust?
How did you of all people not know that? I lit a bar full of level 20s on fire with nothing more than some fine liqueur, so excuse me if I don't know anything about some dust bombs. Dust bombs are some of the best explosions you can make. Well, if that's the case, I'm definitely gonna have to write it down. Well, we've already decided you can't make a bomb in this room, so ha! Oh, I never had any intention of making a bomb for this room. What? Why? That's what I was expecting you to do. First mistake was expecting I was gonna do something that you could expect. What? Your second mistake was not realizing I'm very smart. Alright, Einstein, you're the one stuck in the room. Not for long, I create a thin layer of dust on top of the ground. Great, now what? I scoop it up in my hand until I have a nice dust pile. Cool, you got a pile of dust. Now what? With my south wind god powers, I slowly increase the internal pressure of the room. You trying to create a weather storm in here or something? Nope. I then scatter the dust into the air. You promise you're not gonna make it explode? Yes, I promise. The dust then should slowly start floating around the room in the airborne particulates. What is this doing? Because I've created a pressure gradient between two rooms, the dust will have to flow out of the room, following from high pressure to low pressure. Okay. And the only way to do that is through the room's hidden exits, unless this room is completely airtight. Holy crap, that's actually smart. I've been known to do that on occasion. You're the worst. You quickly find the exit. I'm aware. Now what's through the secret door? You see a long spiral staircase heading upwards.
I love spiral staircases.
What? Why? Nothing builds tension quite like a good spiral staircase. Oh, you walk up slowly.
Yes, I definitely do.
Every step bleeding with anticipation of the coming events.
Oh, I really feel it.
Every step on your journey so far has led to this point. Every step has led me here. Everything has led you to this final battle. Not quite accurate, DM. Why is that? Everything I've done so far has certainly led me to this battle. Yeah, right. But this simply isn't allowed to be the final battle. And why is that exactly? I know you're probably gonna hate this, but I still really want that beach episode. Are you seriously still gunning for that thing? Listen to me. Okay, you could have just asked. You didn't need to do all this. My soul, my body, my spirit will not rest until I've had my beach episode. I mean, there's no guarantee you're even gonna make it out of this fight alive. Then I'll have a beach episode in heaven, or hell, or wherever the hell you guys go when you die. Yeah, I guess you're really dedicated. I need this beach episode. Yeah, I get that. Tony needs this beach episode. You're right. What do I see when I get to the top of the staircase? You see Gamer God sitting on his throne with two guards beside him. Gamer God! He is silent. You kidnapped my best friend!
And once upon a time, you killed him.
Tony?
Not the Tony you know, but a form of him.
Where's Tony the demon?
When you killed me all those ages ago, did you think of what would happen to my body?
Where's Tony?
You care so much about that demon, but what did you care for me?
Shut up! Me. It's all about you, isn't it?
What? No, this is quite literally about Tony.
You are some bastardized version of Tony. Where's Tony the demon?
I am Tony the bartender's body, reincarnated as a god.
Well, Tony the demon also became a god, except he wasn't a massive dick about it.
You burned my business to the ground for no reason.
I just so happened to be placed there for no reason as well.
How does that sound? Oh, now you're gonna get it.
Oh, get what? A lukewarm whiskey sour?
Bring out Tony the demon.
Tony.
Here is your friend.
Tony, what did they do to you?
They seem to have plucked out my eye, sir.
Get you an eye patch and you'll look cool as hell for the beach episode.
Or I'd be a pirate.
You would be a pirate.
Silence, you two.
Tony the Gamer God, now is not the time.
I am in the middle of monologuing.
Well, me and Tony the Demon are in the middle of sharing a very touching moment.
Hey, Gamer God.
What? Interrupt one more time,
and I bring in a new age of the apocalypse. Interrupt my monologue one more time and I kill Tony the Demon.
You can't do that. Tony just got promoted to head supervisor.
I can do whatever I want because I'm a gamer god. Zawardo!
I'm sorry, what did you just say to me?
Oh, I keep forgetting. You never read the stat sheet.
What did you just say? Oh, Zawardo. It's the command word in order to stop time with the greatsword of unparalleled evil. You have a stop time ability on a greatsword! Not just any greatsword, a greatsword that you gave me. How long does stopped time last?
2 rounds.
2 rounds?
2 rounds. 7 pages. What do you do with your 2 rounds of stopped time?
I calmly position myself behind Gamer God.
Yep, sounds about right.
And I'm gonna use my 9th level fireball spell to move the sun. Doing that now towards the direction of my hand.
You're doing that now?
I'm then gonna action surge and whack him 3 times. With the greatsword of unparalleled evil?
Yeah, with the great sword of unparalleled evil.
Any other bullshit I should know about? Since he's technically under the effects of a hold person spell, don't all of these count as critical hits?
Oh, they do.
I'm gonna use Booming Blade, follow up with a regular attack, that's gonna be 87 damage.
Jesus Christ!
And for turn 2, I'm gonna hit him with another 89 damage with another Booming Blade.
Ah!
Time moves again. So Gamer God takes about 178 damage. I am grabbing him on the back of the head, by the way. And he now notices that the sun is hurtling towards Earth.
Tony and I both have fire immunity, Gamer God. That you do. If you thought the bar was bad, it was. I'd like to introduce you to the wrath of 1,000 suns. That's only one sun. Well, it's coming right at you, so.
This is occurring. Tony the Demon looks up at you and says,
Wait, Tony, not now. Wait. What? If you do this, the sun will dry up all the beaches.
yeah, then I'll just kill the ocean god at the same time. It's a win-win.
Oh, she'll evaporate. And fly into the stratosphere and find a new home on a new planet.
So what you're saying is,
If you kill Gamer God like this,
there will be no beach episode. Tony the Gamer God looks thoroughly confused at this interaction. Tony the Gamer God, let me make you a proposition.
and what is that?
I'm sorry for what I did to you in your life.
Something less like a proposition and more like an apology.
I had no idea what I was doing at that bar that night. I was just an aimless vagabond on the quest for adventure.
That doesn't really excuse your actions.
You are nothing more than the body of the man that once was Tony.
Don't remind me.
Tony the Demon is what's left of your soul. Why are you taking out your vengeance quest on me against your own soul?
Because I was jealous.
Holy shit, that worked.
I was jealous that my soul was getting to experience what I always wish I did.
Eternal fire?
No! Friendship.
Oh. Eternal fire's a lot cooler.
I don't care about world domination.
Really? Because you kind of seem like a totalitarian.
I just wanted someone to go to the beach with.
Aw. Bring it in! But as you're about to bring him in, Tony the Gamer God stabs you. Take 20d20 poison damage.
Holy, that's a lot of dice.
210 poison damage. 210 poison? Yes, poison. Huh. Well, I'll be damned. Aren't you gonna ultimate counter or something? I can't counter a move that's already landed. Vagabond goes down. Wait, like down? Yeah, he's unconscious. I gotta start making death saves. Like that, huh? Yep. Like that. Take this. What is it? Tony the Demon stat sheet. You mean?
Play on, gamer. Tony the Demon picks up the great sword of unparalleled evil. What next? He raises the sword in a mighty stance.
What next?
And then he kills Vagabond!
What?
Right through the back of the back!
You don't need to say back of the back. That is the definition of a backstab.
And then
There's more?
I use my bonus action to combine my soul with the one currently stored in the sword.
Oh my god, you stole Vagabond's soul.
We combine to form Tony the Eternal.
Every time!
Tony the Eternal, I can rewind time 6 seconds.
You were right. This is so much worse than the Executioner's Great Axe.
Because I'm a being outside of time, I'm not affected by the rewind.
What have I done?
Vagabond revives.
This is insane.
Tony the Eternal steps in the way of the knife.
Oh my god.
And ultimate counters the poison dagger.
I just killed you.
Tony is a 20th level sorcerer.
Oh no.
Every 9th level spell slot I spend doubles the damage. Eat poisoned death, Tony the Gamer God.
He's so dead. He's so dead. Any last words, Tony the Gamer God?
No! Then perish.
Arrivederci. Wow.
That was the worst thing ever. Au contraire, that was the best day of my life. You enjoyed that? This was the most fun I've had in years. Tony the Eternal comes down and picks you up. Tony, you're even more powerful than I am now.
It seems as though I am.
I can't even begin to describe how good it is to have you back.
There's only two things you need to say. What's that, Tony?
For the fireball! For the fireball! And for our God damn beach episode! Beach episode! So, I kill Gamer God. Yup. Save my one and only best friend Tony. Out, but yup. And now, I think it's high time Tony and I went off to get our beach episode. One small problem. Whatever it is, I'm sure we'll be able to defeat it. What is it? Remember how you use your 9th level fireball spell to send the sun towards the earth? Yeah? The fireball is still coming towards earth. Great fireball's coming here. You're the one who summoned it. Huh. Didn't think this one through. Wait, you straight up didn't think about this? Honestly, I kind of forgot. How do you forget about causing the apocalypse? I had a lot on my mind, okay? So did I. Yeah, I know. I was just hoping you'd forget about it as well. I never forget. Yes, you do. You forgot you named a town Fart Liquor. Oh, you want to play the forgetting game, huh? Well, who forgot my birthday? Not me. I bought you a luxury jar of peanut butter for your birthday. Well, what about last year? I bought you a Yeti Blue microphone. And the year before that? I bought you a vinyl copy of Duke Ellington's Great Paris concert. Why do you have all of my previous birthday presents on hand? Because I bought one for myself every year as well. Whatever, I didn't forget about the apocalypse. God damn it. Tony, I need your help. It is at this point that you notice that Tony is on the ground unconscious. What? Tony! You notice that the sword of unparalleled evil is draining him of his power. Why? That's not in the stat sheet. That isn't? No, but I'll add it. Thanks. When your body got its soul back, your soul actually had to go through the great sword of unparalleled evil. But when it left from Tony back into the sword and then back into you, it created a power vacuum. So now it's trying to drain Tony's soul to fill that vacuum. Damn it! I throw myself on top of the sword. Why? I'm trying to skewer myself on it, obviously. No, not obviously. Why? I'm gonna attempt to drain the spirit of Gamer God into the sword. To attempt to force out Tony? Yes, obviously. Is that how that would work? I don't know. I'm trying to save my best friend here. You know what? Make a wisdom saving throw. You know what? Sure. How does a... What? I rolled a big ol' 5. You really aren't good at these, are you? Truth be told, if you made me do more of these, this campaign would have been very different. Okay, well, don't forget you have Indomitable because you're a fighter. Oh, right. That's gonna be another... 5. Dice really likes 5, huh? If it likes 5 so much, why doesn't it marry it? Well, you attempt to force Gamer God's soul out of your body, but it doesn't seem to work. Well, I'm still stabbed on the sword. Does anything go into it? I'm gonna roll a d6 and see what happens. You're becoming a more dangerous DM by the day. I'm so proud. Thanks. I rolled a 2. That means I'm taking the Great Fireball soul. Oh, it's probably better this way. You feel the power of Great Fireball leaving your body and draining into the Great Sword. Does Tony begin to wake up? Yes, he does, in fact. Tony, I got you a present.
What's that, sir?
You're the Great Fireball now.
I'm the Great Fireball?
Technically, yes and no. The Great Sword of Unparalleled Evil has the Great Fireball soul now.
The sword is Great Fireball.
Yes, and I'm gonna have to kindly ask you to send the sun back into space, please.
Why is that, sir?
Remember back in the fight with Gamer God?
Yes, sir.
How I was planning to destroy the entire planet by bringing the sun into the earth?
Yes, that was quite a disastrous tactic.
Well, I may have forgotten to send the sun back.
Oh.
And it's gonna be here in like 10 minutes? 10 minutes. 10 minutes. Tony does use a spell in order to prevent the sun from crashing into the earth, but the sun doesn't actually go back to its original position. It just kind of stops. Uh-oh. It is at this point that you feel your surroundings getting excruciatingly hot. Well, Tony, we may have accidentally kicked off global warming.
This country hasn't even had its industrial revolution yet.
Well, we're gonna have to figure out something, because I think we just screwed an entire planet.
And if too much global warming happens,
all the beaches are gonna go underwater.
So what you're saying is we need to fight the sun. Where are you getting your plans?
If we fight the sun, we can put our own sun up there that can be the perfect temperature for the beach episodes.
Aren't we doing this all in the name of Great Fireball? Doesn't fighting the sun...
Shh. Tony, the sun is not the great fireball in the sky.
It quite literally is a great fireball in the sky.
But it is not the great fireball in the sky.
I guess
You, Tony, are the great fireball.
I'm the Great Fireball.
As long as you wield that sword.
As long as I fight by your side.
As long as we stand together. We
our great fireball.
So you and I are gonna go up there and kick that sun's ass
For fireball!
for fireball
And for a goddamn beach episode!
If Tony and I are gonna blow up the sun, we need to make sure we have spacesuits. Aren't you guys gods? Just because we're gods doesn't mean we can survive the vacuum of space.
I mean, I could make it like that. Are you sure you want to make it so that me and Tony can survive the vacuum of space? It doesn't sound like a bad idea. If we're able to survive our vacuum, that means that our cells are being held together by forces stronger than anything could ever create. Meaning, we would, for all intents and purposes, be immortal. That would be annoying. Look, I'm not gonna object to you making me immortal. I just want to make sure you know what you're doing when you do it. No, it's fine. I won't make you immortal. Great. So what equipment do we have? Well, you both have Dungeoneer's packs, obviously. 4 javelins, lock-picking tools. All right, good. 2 great swords of unparalleled evil. I'm sorry, what did you just say? You have 2 great swords of unparalleled evil. Oh no. What did I do? If we have 2 great swords of unparalleled evil, they are no longer unparalleled. What? There's literally another great sword, meaning that they're great swords of paralleled evil now. Alright, well they still have the same stats. Maybe if you read the stat sheet, you know how much of a problem this is! What? Why? Why are we yelling? Think about it. The original intent of the great sword of unparalleled evil was to be able to define things as absolutely evil. Okay, and what of that? If there are 2 great swords, that means evil has become relative! I mean, actions like that have always been subjective. No, think about it like this. I think you're overreacting. If I were to rob a bank, that would be evil, right? Yes. If Tony doesn't also rob a bank, that means that the answer is subjective. Well, it's always been subjective, like based on needs and whatnot. No, it wouldn't even be subjective based on the narrative of context. It will just be subjective. Doesn't make sense. Exactly! There's no longer an absolute. We have created a paradox. Whoa, we? Yes, we. You are the dungeon master. We are the original creator of this completely ridiculous weapon. You're the one who's continued to refuse to look at the stat sheet. This is just a game anyway.
Saying it's just a game is a weak mindset. Just cause it's weak doesn't mean it's incorrect.
What are Tony and I supposed to do now? Just live in a world where we're constantly subjectively defining everything?
You can follow the main plot line. Ow!
If you just follow the main plot line, everything will be fine.
Sure. Fine, whatever. Good luck sorting through moral relativism.
We go through that in real life. It'll be fine. All right, then. Give me a plot hook. Thank you. First thing you figure out you need in order to go into space is some tinfoil. Cool. Tony, I'm gonna turn this town into ash.
What? Why?
Tony, you stay put in order to make sure my actions stay subjective.
How does this further you getting tinfoil?
Does someone sell tinfoil in this town?
Yes.
Well, I'll find them.
If you raise this town, you're gonna feel the wrath of the gods.
No, I won't.
And why is that?
It's not an evil action. It quite clearly is. The index on the stat sheet states that if you somehow manage to acquire 2 great swords of parallel evil, any action committed by one, as it's not committed by the other one, is not an evil action and is declared subjective.
Well, how are we supposed to comb through the subjectiveness?
Easy, I need to go to court.
You're gonna go to court in the middle of the apocalypse?
Well, what else am I supposed to do?
Go to the store and buy tinfoil.
But is that action for the greater good or the greater evil?
The greater good. You're gonna stop the sun from blowing up the earth.
Well, if the both great swords of parallel evil go do it, then it's an evil action.
What was your plan gonna be anyway with the one great sword?
I was gonna have the great sword and I was gonna make Tony do all of the stuff so that those things are good, and then whenever we need to do something evil, I'd do it.
That's a very morally good thing to do, though.
Well, we'll never know now because it's all subjective.
This is the most confusing episode yet.
Oh, I am very much aware. I am deeply confused right now.
How are we even supposed to move forward if something is both evil and not at the same time? Now do you understand why I'm having such a big problem with this?
The only problem is that there's 2 great swords of parallel evil, right?
Yes.
Is there any way to make them unparalleled in their own separate ways again? What are you planning? As long as we get rid of one or transform it into something else, then they're unparalleled again. Subsection C does say that you can forge the great sword of parallel good with it.
It's been a great sword of parallel good this whole time.
Yes, there has been.
Why didn't you make that one?
I'm a prick.
I know.
Our goals kind of line up then with our original plan.
How's that?
Transform a great sword of unparalleled evil into another weapon of parallel good. We're gonna need the energy from an entire sun.
So we just have to blow up the sun anyway?
Yes.
This came out mighty convenient.
It really did, didn't it? You're not Old Man Hendersoning me, are you? If I was Old Man Hendersoning you, I would have had way more fun.
Got my eye on you, buddy. I've always had my eyes on you. Is this flirting? I don't know. What are we? Mistakes. Very true, my friend.
There's one more ingredient I need in order to make the great sword of parallel good, by the way.
What's that?
I need to blow up a city that once held a god.
Of course you do.
For fireball, Tony.
For fireball.
And for a
goddamn beach episode.
Well, the first step in order to get the great sword of unparalleled good is I need to blow up a city that once housed a god. Isn't every city you've been to technically a city that's housed a god? I mean, you could rule it that way. You are the dungeon master after all, but I feel like the intent of the text was more like literally housed. Wow, you're advocating for my side for once. I have always advocated for your side. What about the time you called me out for naming a town Fart Liquor? Tough love, baby. Look it up. Whatever. How do you plan to blow up this town? I mean, Tony and I are both gods. It shouldn't be that hard. Just because you're gods does not mean you have the firepower to raise a city. But we both do have great swords of parallel evil. And how exactly is this going to help you? Simple. Quantum entanglement. You and I both know that's not simple. You see, the great swords of parallel evil have to be exactly the same at all times. One of the swords already has the fire god inside of it. Exactly, meaning both swords technically have the fire god inside of it. What? Even though we put the fire god inside of Tony's sword, my sword also gains its effects. How does that work? Quantum entanglement. You can't just say that and expect it to make sense. All chemical effects are also transferred between blades. So if one were to rust, the other would also rust. How do you plan to use this quantum entanglement to blow up a city now? I'd hate to say this, but I'm gonna need another peasant cannon. Come on, one peasant cannon can do a lot of damage, but it can't raise a town. That is what you think. To get one going that fast, you would need a peasant cannon that wraps around the entire planet. I just need one that can get the sword up to escape velocity. I'm still unsure of how this plan is going to work. Quantum entanglement. Stop just saying quantum entanglement and explain your plan, please. How hot is the inside of a sun? Very hot. If I were to place an object that had the temperature of the inside of the sun on Earth, what would happen? It would probably release enough energy to blow up a town. I'm gonna use a peasant cannon to send that great sword of unparalleled evil up into space, directly into the center of the sun, and I'm gonna leave my great sword here, and it will release a giant explosion. How is this the second nuke you've made in this game? Once again, I'm very smart. I don't think this is how quantum entanglement works. Well, it's how the sword works, and it's what I've got written down. How exactly do you plan on retrieving the other great sword once it's, I don't know, hurled into the sun, Tony? And how is Tony going to get into space? Tony has the constitution score of an absolute unit. That he does. I'm going to place him inside of a bag of holding. He's going to hold his breath, and then we're going to peasant cannon and fire him right after the sword. Of course, what else would you do? Once the bag of holding gets near the sun, the bag of holding is going to catch on fire, and Tony is going to come bursting out of it. How is Tony going to survive the sun? Even though Tony doesn't have the fire god's powers, he still is a demon from Hell Realm. Yeah, I guess. Back when I killed the fire god, Tony took a full-on disintegrate ray made of fire, and he didn't even feel anything. That is true. If we even consider that beam as a concentrated ray of sunlight, Tony should be able to survive that. I hate when you make sense. So Tony's gonna fly into the center of the sun, grab the greatsword, and come out the other side. How is Tony gonna get back to Earth? A plan that if I reveal now, you won't watch the next episode. What are you talking about? Fire the peasant cannon! How'd you already set this up? I employed all the inhabitants of Fart Liquor after they were left destitute and homeless. God damn it! Fire! The sun is flung into space. All right, Tony, get in the bag.
But sir!
Tony, if you don't get in the bag, we won't be able to have our beach episode.
And why not?
Because then when we do it, we'll be evil. What? I want us to have a good beach episode.
I know.
I promise you'll be okay.
But how will I get back to Earth?
Tony, have I led you astray yet?
No.
Can't exactly say how this is gonna work, but you got to trust me.
Okay!
Now get in the bag, Tony!
For Fireball!
For Fireball!
And for our God!
Damn!
Beach episode!
Beach episode! Alright, Tony, you ready to go to space?
Yes, master.
Alright, Tony, keep your fingers on the outside so you can open this thing once you reach 10 seconds.
What's happening in 10 seconds?
You gotta trust me, Tony. You just gotta open the bag at 10 seconds.
Okay. Send me to space!
Alright. Everyone, load the peasant cannon! The peasant cannon is loaded. Pass it to me, and I'm gonna ultimate counter redirect it into space. Tony's loaded in the bag of holding. Hold your fire! Tony sticks his hands out and gives you a thumbs up. The sword is ready!
Fire the cannon.
Fire the cannon!
Fire the cannon!
Just checking, what was that athletics check? 22. Hard to do bad when you're level 20. Tony is sent into space. Alright. Time for phase 2. Phase 2? You only informed me of phase 1. For phase 2, I'm going to utilize quantum entanglement. I think we confirmed last time that neither of us knows what that is. See, there is no way I'd be able to survive an explosion the size of the sun. Yeah, I was wondering how you were going to get around this massive explosion. So I'm going to trap my own soul in the sword. What? I'm going to trap my own soul in the sword. What? Jeez, maybe all the yelling's made you deaf. I'm gonna trap my own soul. No, I heard you. What? I don't see why I couldn't trap my own soul in the sword. I don't see why you can't, but why? Why? Quantum entanglement. Stop saying that as if it explains anything. I'm gonna trap my own soul in the sword. You've stated this. Because the swords are entangled, my soul will also be in the other sword currently flying towards the sun. Okay? Because I'm still technically the owner of the sword, I'm going to then release my soul once I get to the other sword. So you're telling me your body is going to remain on Earth and then your soul is going to be in a sword and then you're going to release your soul from the sword? And once my soul has been released from that sword, I'm going to then possess the sword. How? All souls, once summoned from the sword, have the ability to possess any object as a bonus action. So you're gonna become a sentient sword? Yes. What about your body? I'll just get a new one later. You can't buy them at Walmart. They're a body. I mean, there've got to be a few bodies that people aren't using. Corpses. You are talking about corpses. Yeah, I'll just go to a morgue, pick out one I like. Anyway, sword time. But wait, why'd you send Tony into space? I'll explain that in phase 3 of the plan. I knew there was more to the plan, but how is there more to this plan? Okay, I trap my soul in the sword. Once you're inside the soul traps part of the sword, you see the fire god just chilling. Oh, hey, what's up, buddy?
I hate you so deeply.
Aw, that's cute. I hate you too.
You stole my soul and used me for your own selfish gains.
Correct.
The sun is supposed to be the most selfless body in the solar system.
I didn't know the sun had a philosophy, but that's good to know.
Now you're using it for a pointless beach episode.
Actually, I'm gonna use it to make a weapon of ultimate good.
Why?
For selfish reasons.
How can you create a weapon for ultimate good for selfish reasons?
The same way how people give to charity in order to look good in public.
Oh god, you're right.
I know, right? It's messed up.
What are you doing here anyway?
Oh, I trapped my own soul in here so I can teleport to the other sword.
There's 2 swords.
Look, man, I'm not gonna blow your mind with quantum entanglement. I gotta go.
You're not blowing anyone's mind. This is ridiculously stupid.
If this doesn't work, I'm stupid. If it does work, I'm a genius.
I hope you die.
I have yet to be proven I can. Your soul is ripped from the sword and you find yourself flying alongside it. First thing I like to do is find Tony's bag of holding.
You see it flying along several miles back.
Okay, in that case, I'll possess the sword. Smart choice. I'm gonna change my angle to create more air resistance so I can slow down and meet up with Tony's bag. Acrobatics check. That's 13? Turn yourself a little too much and you actually go behind Tony. Shit! What are you gonna do? I have an idea. What's this idea? Souls that were summoned from the sword have all of the same abilities of what they had when they were still alive.
Okay.
In that case, I'm gonna cast fly on myself. Alright, you cast fly on yourself, you have full control of your flight pattern now, but you still don't have any acceleration. Because I'm one with the sword again, I now have my 9th level fireball spell again. My god, Fire God is still in the sword. I'm gonna use that 9th level fireball spell to send myself flying upwards. Cast the fireball right behind you, and with a massive explosion, you get sent hurling even faster. Alright, I'm gonna be steady and slow myself down to be right beside the bag. Dexterity saving throw. Damn it, 5! The sword. Not so fast, I have Indomitable.
Oh, right.
Hell yeah, 17! You managed to control yourself and find yourself flying right alongside Tony. Come on, Tony, pop your head out of the bag. Thank the fireball, Where are you? I'm the sword, Tony!
You're one with the sword now?
It's very confusing, I'm aware, but I need you to grab a hold.
I will wield you with honor, sir!
Now that Tony is wielding me, he should now revert back to Tony the Eternal. God, we did establish that, didn't we? Alright, Tony, take me to the center of the sun!
Right away, sir!
Couldn't have done this without you, Tony.
I realize that, but sir, why didn't you tell me your plan?
The great sword of unparalleled good requires a few ingredients.
Yes, the power of a sun and the desolation of an entire city.
And a profound act of trust from a friend.
Sir.
You risked your life getting sent into space like this, and now we're about to make a weapon more powerful than we could ever imagine.
Who shall wield it?
You, Tony.
Why me?
I'm gonna need to wield the great sword of unparalleled evil.
But why do I get the good one? I'm a demon.
You may be a demon, Tony, but you're no monster.
Sir.
You ready to destroy this great fireball?
Let's tear it to shreds.
Are we at the center of the sun yet? Arrive at the center of the sun and feel the profound heat enveloping the both of you. Place me in the center of the sun.
Right away, sir.
Alright, Tony, stand back while I begin the ritual. It is at this moment that strange, profound, ethereal beings arise from the center. Sun monsters? Something like that. Damn, that's cool. Tony, keep them off me! Tony begins his bare-knuckle combat. Damn it, I've gotta say the ritual. Tony is managing to hold them off with time-stopping powers, but it seems as though he's still struggling. With my friend's trust and will by my side, we've arrived at the star and found what's inside. Tony seems to be getting overwhelmed. I defeated a city where a god once stood. There's too many of them, and now I summon the great sword of unparalleled good. Master! For the fireball!
For the fireball!
For a god!
damn beach episode!
Alright, so what now? Now, what do you mean, what now? What happens next? Don't know what happens next. I haven't been knowing what's happening. You not know what happens next. You're the dungeon master now. You and I both know I have not been the one running this campaign. Maybe if you actually read the stat sheets of the things you gave to your players, you would know what to do now. You know what to do. Aren't you the one who's been telling me to read this thing the whole time? Are you the dungeon master or not? Oh no, am I?
Don't you sass me.
Sass you? Is that the greatest worry you have in this game? The greatest worry I have in this game is me not getting my beach episode. Thank you very much. Original greatest worry with this campaign was I was gonna kill you too quickly, but it seems I can't kill you fast enough. What my greatest worry was when we started this campaign? What? Gonna be just like me when I was a DM. Overly ambitious? No. Trash. Now that you've seen how amazing of a game we've made, you now think I'm not a trash DM? My worries have never gone away, and they're actually proving themselves true. A trash player! I wasn't trying to be a good one. Well, do you remember how this all started?
It has been like 2 months.
You wanted to try being a better DM than me, and to start off our first session, you decided you were gonna send me into a tavern full of level 20s just to tease me. So I did that. Defeated everyone in the tavern by outsmarting you with a 2x4 and my own piss. It still hurts. Then proceeded to give me an item of such immense power you didn't even know you were giving it to me. Regretted it every day since. Want to know the best part about this stat sheet?
You made it all up?
There's one page revered above all in the stat sheet. And an incredible wind-up. It is the footnote of page 7, the final page. Simple transcript that reads as follows.
This should be rich.
Whomever wields this weapon has the power of not only time and space, but also the fourth dimension. And what does that mean? The meaning of the weapon has always been rewriting stuff. I know, it's really dumb. It's supposed to be a grand theme for how the pen is in fact mightier than the sword. We got a modern day Shakespeare. The power to wrestle the story from the dungeon master.
What?
There are 3 Ds in Dungeons and Dragons. Me too. Dungeons and Dragons. This is complete bullshit. Great swords of unparalleled good and evil add the 4th. What is this 4th D in Dungeons and Dragons?
Oh, wouldn't you like to know?
You can't keep getting away with saying all of this bullshit at once. I can quite literally do anything I want, and I would like to invoke the power of the 4th dimension. Can't invoke the power of the 4th dimension if I don't know what that is. You don't need to know. Stop saying bullshit and play the game.
Figure out what you mean one day, 4th dimension.
What happens with this great sword now? For one, it absorbs the sun, obviously. Everyone who dies in that city we blew up comes back to life. It wouldn't really be a sword of good unless it did that. Soul is technically gonna be shunted back out on Earth because I possess the sword of ultimate evil, not the sword of unparalleled good. It's convenient, isn't it? Quantum entanglement often is. I think quantum entanglement is actually the exact opposite of convenient. Whoever is closest to the sword becomes its sole owner. That's Tony. Correct. What does this mean now? Tony's good and you're evil? You guys gonna have to fight now? Oh no, good and evil are friends. Every day you make me hate you more. No, think about it. Without good, there is no evil. Well, that just means good has a better reason to hate evil. Without evil, there is no good. Doesn't make sense. Frame of reference, nothing can exist.
You dare get philosophical on me!
Without darkness, there is no light. This close to smacking you. Fingers are touching.
You're right.
Without solids, there are no liquids. Made to be the worst. Hot dogs, there are no sandwiches.
What is happening?
Without Tony, there is no me.
In a room.
Tony and I are both different paragons of good and evil. We can now officially determine the worth of a beach episode. He comes soaring down to Earth to meet you.
Tony the good, come on to the evil.
Truly have been working hard these past few months.
We really have.
Looks like there's only one thing left to do.
Each episode.
Beach episode.
And also probably put a new sun in space.
Yeah, we probably should do that, shouldn't we?
Do that next episode?
If we do that next episode, won't the beach episode be another episode away?
We'll be one more episode away.
How hard is it to get a sun in space?
What do you think?
Oh, you're right. That's gonna take at least an episode.
Till next time. Till next time, brother. Fireball. Hell yeah, for the fireball. Fireball. Fireball! 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 For our god!
Damn!
Beach episode!
Beach episode! Okay, so now that Tony has the great sword of unparalleled good, I'm gonna need to find a new body.
New body? Why do you need a new one?
Oh yeah, you probably forgot. I blew up my last one. Oh right, when you made the quantum entanglement sun explosion.
Yes, precisely.
You know, between last session and this session, I actually did some research on how quantum entanglement works. Oh cool! No one cares. Hey, I care! Well, would you like to explain to the class how it works? It has to do with two particles' spin, rotation, and charge. Why are you like this? Your version of quantum entanglement is so much more boring than mine. Well, at least my version is accurate. Fun fact,
No one actually cares whether or not you're accurate. If we're not accurate, then what's the point of any of this? It's to find the joy and true meaning of friendship.
Oh, really? And what have you discovered?
A friend is someone whose life you can ruin for fun. Remind me to never go to your birthday party.
Tony the Good, we have a new quest.
What is it, Great Fireball?
Could we add a Great Fireball the Evil on that?
Yes, Great Fireball the Evil.
Oh, I like the sound of that.
Don't say I never did anything for you.
Our new quest, Tony the Good, is the same as our old quest.
Beach episode? Beach episode. What is the checklist for our great beach episode?
Well, from my notes here, do we have the ability to make the perfect breeze?
Yes, sir.
The ability to make a beach in the first place.
With the power of Earth God, that should be possible.
Perfect sunlight.
We are missing a sun, sir.
I completely forgot about the sun.
You really should pay more attention.
I honestly should. How do I forget we ate the sun?
Don't ask me.
Rhetorical question, Tony. How do I get a sun?
Well, a sun is nothing more than eternal nuclear fission.
That's true. Keep talking.
A sun is essentially an eternal explosion of a nuclear bomb.
I've managed to make 2 nukes in this game, but I've yet to make an actual nuke.
What is your plan, sir?
Nuclear fission essentially happens when 2 particles get really close together, so close that the strong force actually pulls them together to make a whole new atom.
For a dumbass, you're surprisingly learned.
So we're gonna need to find a way to smash particles together eternally.
A sun is self-sustaining.
Or I can just figure out how to get my hands on a wish spell.
That works too.
Alright, time to kidnap a wizard.
We're probably going to need one of the most powerful wizards in the land.
And I am still in the market for a new body.
So you want to kill the greatest wizard, possess his body, become the greatest wizard, use a wish spell to get a sun?
Oh, no. I want to kill the greatest wizard, possess the greatest wizard's body so I can use a wish spell to create a sun to get the perfect beach episode.
Of course.
You see, everything's connected.
But where are we headed?
Well, Tony, I'm still possessing the great sword, so you're gonna have to wield me.
Am I allowed to wield both the great sword of unparalleled good and the great sword of unparalleled evil at the same time?
Yes, in fact, it's encouraged.
Well, where are we headed?
A long time ago, I had a bone to pick with the ocean god.
Oh my.
So you and I, Tony, are headed to the capital city of the ocean god.
Wait, if we're going to see the ocean god, won't we come across a beach on the way there?
Yeah, your point?
Can't we just have a beach episode then?
We could. But would it be the perfect beach episode?
Maybe.
Well, I'm not willing to do anything unless it's 100% guaranteed.
I don't think anything we've ever done has been guaranteed.
Oh, really?
In fact, there are several goals we have yet to accomplish.
Like what?
For one, you never got paid by GamerGod.
That's true. That rat bastard still owes me money.
That rat bastard is dead.
Well, then we'll just bring him back to life, make him give me a raise, and then kill him again.
I'm starting to think you don't have a plan.
Tony, have you heard the phrase, Rome wasn't built in a day? Tony has never heard of this phrase because Rome doesn't exist in this universe. Well, in that case, I'm gonna coin it. Tony, Rome wasn't built in a day.
What's Rome and why was it built?
It was a public social experiment gone extremely wrong.
Oh, your point?
All great things have never been built in one day.
Yeah?
The average day at the beach happens in a day. But we're not aiming for average.
What are we aiming for?
Tony, we're aiming for extraordinary.
Isn't the point of a day at the beach relaxation, a break from the extraordinary life that we have to lead?
Extraordinary people can't just have a regular break.
What?
Remember when we took on Satan?
Yeah?
Do you know what he had in his palace?
All of our tax dollars?
No.
Oh.
Because he spent it on a solid gold bathtub.
That bastard!
He may have been a bastard, but we can't argue he had an extraordinary life.
True enough.
And even though he was our enemy, we both could learn something from that.
Right.
A regular day at the beach isn't gonna cut it for us.
Right.
We need a day with a perfectly temperate summer breeze.
We deserve a day where the water rises just up to the shore and close to you, but not enough as to soak your towel.
We deserve a day with games of beach volleyball so good we remember it for the rest of our lives.
And we deserve a day with a great fireball built by our own design.
Because without a bright, shining sun,
A beach day is just a day.
don't settle for ordinary.
Choose the extraordinary.
For fireball!
For fireball!
And for our God!
Damn!
Beach episode!
Beach episode!
Tony and I have been traveling for hours. How long until we get there? Why did you say that arrows fly from out behind the woods? Bandits, wherever you are, if you lay your weapons down now, I'll give you your life. No response. Let me say that again. Bandits, if you come out from hiding now, I won't kill you. Right as you say that, another arrow flies at you. Blocked with defensive duelists. You still can't see them. I don't need to see them. Which direction are they in? They're sitting behind those trees over there. Excellent. I cast Burning Hands at 3rd level. You're gonna flamethrower a forest?
list? Oh, come on. That is by far the least crazy thing I've done this entire campaign. I know, but what about all the woodland creatures that are gonna lose their homes? You value the lives of the woodland creatures I'm about to kill more than the lives of the bandits I'm about to kill? Well, the bandits are evil. Oh, no, that's where you're mistaken. I'm evil. And if I'm evil and they're attacking evil, what does that make them? Good guys? Technically, they're on their own campaign right now being the good guys, and I'm the big bad evil guy that's been terrorizing the country. You're not incorrect. I mean, I even have a demon henchman who helps me get all the things I want to do. You're right. Wait, did you seriously not figure this out sooner? I guess I just didn't realize. I literally blew up a city for something as trivial as a beach. How have I not been evil this whole time? But you started off this campaign good. It says you have good in your stat sheet. Oh, so you read the stat sheet for my character, but not the stat sheet for the weapon that's been ruining your campaign. Well, in all fairness, your stat sheet was better written. The great sword of unparalleled evil is no page turner, but it's necessary. I don't care that it's necessary, it's just boring. Oh, I'm sorry. Is breathing exciting for you? Is eating exciting for you? Is sleeping exciting for you? I mean, breathing's not the most exciting, but I could really do with a nap. Boring things are usually the most important things we have in our lives. Oh yeah, name one boring, important thing other than breathing. Easy. Quantum entanglement. I am going to hit you. I mean, in a way, you could see violence as boring as well. Nope, don't ruin violence for me. That's all I have left. I mean, now that I think about it, this entire campaign's been pretty boring overall. You killed so many gods! I guess I've just become too powerful. You are so full of shit, it hurts. I am full of shit, but what have we accomplished? You're the one who wanted to do this all for a beach episode, and we've come so far. I just hope the beach episode isn't a letdown. Oh, if you get to the beach episode, it won't be a letdown. I guess I'll have to trust you. Why'd you say if? Right as you finish torching the forest, you notice that the air around you has started getting drastically cooler. Interesting, why is that? It is at this moment that you notice that the sun has been gone for almost 2 days. Oh, that is a while, isn't it? You may not notice this, but it seems the air around you has almost frozen in its tracks. How's Tony looking? Tony, despite being a god, is still a fire demon and is being brought down by the cold damage. Tony, no!
Master, I don't know how much longer I can go on.
Tony, you are not allowed to die in this anticlimactic fashion.
I don't really think Mother Nature cares if it's allowed.
God damn it, I rushed to the burning forest and grabbed some branches. Grab some of the burning foliage and bring it to Tony. Here, Tony, wreath yourself in this burning foliage and it should keep you alive for just long enough. Tony begins absorbing the fire, but it can't seem to bring heat into him fast enough. God, I use a large reduce on the flames. The flames get significantly larger, and you notice that Tony begins to recollect some of his life. Yes, Tony, come on, just keep it together. It is at this point that you notice that the enlarge reduce spell seems to have affected the fire in the forest as well. The fire grows and consumes thousands upon thousands of acres in 6 seconds.
This may have been a partial miscalculation on my part. Have you heard the stories of the apocalypse?
You know I can't read. What? Oh yeah, Vagabond is completely illiterate. After all this time, the only thing I needed to do to beat you,
Oh boy.
was a crossword puzzle! In my defense, reading does not come up a lot in your campaign. Ah! But continue, this lore about the apocalypse is interesting.
It is said that when the end times come, half the world will be encased in ice and half will be encased in fire.
And what are the chances that is happening now?
Considering you just set off the world's largest bonfire and the other half is encased in ice due to us destroying the sun, I'd say it's pretty likely.
And what's the rest of this prophecy?
When the end times come, 2 heroes shall be chosen.
2 heroes, eh?
One allied with good,
Okay, so that can't be me.
and one allied with evil.
What are the chances that that's you and I, Tony?
I don't know, but I think we're too far gone to bring the sun back at this point.
What do we do?
We have to further the apocalypse.
We do?
It is said that the 2 beings will wage a war against each other so climactic that it will destroy the world.
But that will destroy all the beaches!
The victor gets to make a new world.
A new world.
And they become the sole god.
DM, you're not trying to set us up so that we have to fight each other, are you? I don't know, am I? Because if you are, the next thing I'm about to do is gonna make you very upset. Wait, why? Tony, you have to let me stab you.
But sir, why?
Tony, you and I together have become the embodiments of both good and evil.
And?
If you don't let me stab you right now, we are gonna have to fight each other to the death, and then only one of us will get to have the beach episode.
Oh.
And there's no beach episode without you.
And there's no beach episode without you.
So you gotta trust me.
and let me stab the crap out of you. Okay, this will save us, Tony, I promise. For Fireball! For Fireball! And for our God!
Damn!
Beach episode!
Beach episode!
Ah!
Okay, Tony, just stay calm.
Okay, Master.
Just give me a second to make a quick prayer, okay?
To which God?
The god of evil.
I think that's you, sir.
Then the god of sunlight.
He is currently trapped in the sword.
The god of the planet, then.
I think that was the Earth God and you killed him too.
Okay, which gods are left?
You're gonna have to make a religion check for that one, boy.
Okay, that's 3. You can't think of any remaining gods. Damn it, Tony, what other gods are there in the pantheon?
I don't know, I'm a demon, not a priest.
I pray to the god of springtime. Nope. The god of war.
Still no dice.
The god of dinosaur chicken nuggets.
Okay, you're really reaching at this point.
God damn it!
You rang.
Whoa, who are you?
I am God damn it.
You put a god named Dammit in this campaign? Yes, I did. Not to sound judgmental because this is incredible, but why? Thought it was funny.
I've never been so proud.
I'm sorry, you needed me?
Oh, right, I needed to pray to you, goddammit.
Oh, you've been praying to me this whole time.
I have been?
I keep getting these prayers every day about this goddamn beach episode.
You're telling me those have been prayers? Every time you said it, I rolled a D100. Oh, that is so many times.
I was saving every single roll for this moment that you finally knew he existed.
Rogue, that's so cool.
Really?
Yeah, that's incredible.
Thanks, I just kind of thought of it one day.
Well, what can I do now that I've been praying to goddammit this whole time?
Well, first of all, he can bless whatever it was you were about to do.
Maybe we can do that later.
What? Why?
You're gonna be so mad at me. I've been rolling with this BS the entire campaign. Whatever it was you're about to pull, I'm sure I can handle it. Promise?
Absolutely.
I think it'd be best if you found out cinematically.
Okay, just this once.
All right, thank you. Tony, are you ready?
As ready as I'll ever be.
All right.
With the power of goddammit coursing through my veins,
Ooh, spicy.
I reach to the skies and grasp power untamed.
Very cinematic.
To the gods I grant the power of agency.
I think they already have agency.
And myself I take the title of deity.
What was all that about?
Tony's soul is now trapped in the sword with mine.
And what happens to the sword of good?
I'll get there. With Tony's soul now trapped in the sword, his body goes lifeless, and now we are both actually trapped inside the sword. Okay, but what happens to the sword of good? Now that Tony and I are both inside the sword, we're gonna do the fusion dance, and our souls are gonna become one forever.
what? Ha! Ha!
So what, are you now Tony the Eternal again? Oh, no. Now I'm gonna tell you what the Great Sword of Good does.
Finally.
Remember how I said that the Great Sword of Good had the most powerful power of all?
Yeah, the power of the fourth dimension or something?
Yeah. Because it flies out of the game and stabs you.
What? Ha!
Ow.
Tony and I ascend with the Great Sword of Evil out of the game.
What?
And you are brought into the game.
Did you just make yourself the dungeon master?
I believe I did.
You were supposed to fight in the apocalypse.
Well, now it's your job. I'm the dungeon master now. But
Look at me. I am the dungeon master now.
wait, no, you're not. Huh? I'm putting my foot down. No ascension power. So you admit it. The stat sheet is complete BS. Yes, I admit it. This campaign has gone completely off the rails. Indeed it has. There's no logic, there's no rhyme or reasoning. You just do things, and I gotta accept it. Well, no more. I'm putting my foot down. Give me the stat sheet.
You sure you want to read it?
Yes, I'm sure.
All right, but you're not gonna like it.
I just have to know what else is in here. I've got a plan.
Here.
Is this it?
Read it.
There's nothing here.
Yep.
It's blank.
But you sent me files. I saw them in my email. I haven't opened them.
Ever care to look at the sides of those files?
What?
File sizes are too small to be full of 7 pages. They're blank.
What you're saying is...
There never was any stat sheet. It's not exactly true. The Gavel of Justice had one. After that, I was just making stuff up and seeing how much you would take.
Why would you do this?
Because when we started all of this, you told me that you were going to be a better DM than I ever was. So that constitutes... I wasn't finished. You said that hurt me.
Why?
Made me realize just how little you thought of the work I did to make these games fun. And I made the stat sheet eventually just to be a symbol of the work you weren't willing to do. Reading? Preparation. But I've seen paragraphs of the stat sheet. You showed it to me. It was boring. Once again, it was a ruse. Just an example of the hundreds of pages of boring backstory I had to sift through for your campaigns. My backstories weren't that boring. Really? I could fill up a graveyard with the amount of dead parents you have in your backstories. Okay, well, they aren't boring.
Point is, Rogue,
This isn't a competitive game. But you told me you were the reason that they needed a Geneva Convention in the first place. I was Rogue. I was a bad player. I was a murder hobo. I went into every town looking for free XP. Eventually, though, I learned that being powerful is not how you have fun in Dungeons and Dragons. It's not. It's the experience of telling a story with your friends. Though I must admit this was a little mean-spirited. I'll never forget what you did to Gamer God.
I won't either. That was brutal.
Although making the entire episode a JoJo's reference was pretty cool. Everything is secretly a JoJo's reference if you think hard enough. Really? Oh, yeah. Well, what do we do about this campaign now? There's no way we can continue. Reset. What? Reset the campaign. I can't do that. What about all the fun that we've had? We still had the fun. It's just we get to do it again a different way now. You've gone so far for your beach episode. And I'll do it all again. But how will you do that without your completely made up fake weapon? Being good at bullshit is only a third of the reasons why I'm good at Dungeons and Dragons. What are the other 2 reasons? We'll have to experience that with the campaign reset, won't we?
Well, how should we start it?
Same way the first one began.
You find yourself walking into a bar filled with level 20s and adamantium armor.
I sit down at an open table.
What can I do for you, sir?
Excuse me, is your name Tony?
Why, yes, it is, sir.
If I give you 10 gold pieces, will you scream something at the top of your lungs for me?
Okay, what is it?
Say for the fireball.
What's the fireball?
I'll explain everything over drinks, just please.
Okay, for the fireball.
Maybe a little bit more oomph, you know?
For the fireball. A little more. For the fireball. That's it. For the fireball. For the fireball. Do you want me to say anything else? Want to go to the beach? Once I get off work, I'd be happy to.
Just say for our beach episode.
For our beach episode.
Our god damn beach episode.